children of all ages, welcome to another shit extravaganza. The greatest shit extravaganza. And we've already got bots in the chat. The bots are so excited they are streaming and they are invading chat. Like it is Trump Stadium itself. Not even Trump Stadium, RFK Stadium, because the comments are fucking dead. The tree's peeing, which means the bots are going to be out in football. It's definition. Give me 1 second. I need to bring it. Hold on. Bots are out again in full force, and we shall bot. Damn bots. God damn bots. Always invading everything. Welcome. Well, new week, clean slate. I'm not going to be negative for about 5 minutes, so let's go with that. Aaron Rodgers, this worked for me last week, so you know what? We're going to bring him back out again. I don't believe this is going to be as ugly as a lot of people say it is, but this should be a relatively... I think the Steelers can take this one. I'm going to be completely honest here. I think this analytic matchup predictor is a pile of shit. You can fuck yourself. Perna's curse wheel can fuck itself too, because the sad reality is it's... a lot of stuff. It's, what do you want me to say? The Chargers are without all their top tackles. Joe Alt, out for the season. Bobby Hart, he's out. They're down to Trevor Penning. They're look at their depth chart and tell me if you don't think this is a winnable game. Kimani Vidal. Wide receiver-wise, you're pretty healthy. Oronde Gadsden, this is going to be a pain in the ass matchup. But look at this offensive line. Trey Pipkins, he's a fucking mess. TJ Watch-It-Feast. Bozeman hasn't been that good. Zion Johnson hasn't been that good. There's 80% Steeler fans here right now. Come on, we're not playing a real team. Trevor Penning, who just got acquired 4 days ago, or 5 days ago, I should say. He's your tackle. And then you have Tito Ogbonnia. He's out for a while. Josh Fuga, Junior Colson. Khalil Mack is back. And you have Adofe Awe. I keep forgetting they have Bud Dupree. Shit. Oh, Dante Jackson. Dante Jackson's in the game. Ooh. You remember Dante Jackson from last year? Good times. And Elijah Molden. And Cam Hart. And Ben Saint-Just. Derwin James, he's kind of hurt. I think he'll be playing for the most part, though. But, as I said, this is a game you have to win. Just because, look at this lineup. This is battered. Yeah, we will wave the towel. And we will bring out the pizza and the jeebus. It has been foretold to me in the great prophecy. I may have dabbled in some ayahuasca just to get in the mood and the spirit of Steeler football once again. And it came to me in the God tradition that the Pittsburgh Steelers will go to 6-3. Eat my dick. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. And God bless. Hallelujah. Amen. But I did want to mention before we begin this glorious stream of football, I want to mention today's stream is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. That's right, your number one source for sports betting and everyone trade inside of the back sort of sports ball atmosphere. I've dabbled in a few parlays today, man. Jonnu Smith anytime touchdown. Let's be real here. Jonnu Smith anytime touchdown is pretty much a given. But I will say this, all new customers, bet $5, get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins, plus 3 months of NBA League Pass on us, especially with YouTube TV taking down ESPN. ESPN has a lot of NBA games. They're not going to play them, so guess what? Free NBA League Pass too. And it's also one of those things that it auto-renews on time as well. But I want to let you know as well, as always, use the promo code UTREE if you're interested. The link is below in the description. Bet $5, get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. As I said, Jonnu Smith anytime touchdown. Big brain thinking. There you go. And 3 months of NBA League Pass on us. As always, guys, please play responsibly. I appreciate each and one of you for being here. We'll leave it at that. But otherwise, guys, we'll talk and welcome to Steeler football. The Steelers will be in the white jerseys with the gold trim, gold pants, black trim, black helmet, and the great Gazoo, Aaron Rodgers. He looked better in the green with the great Gazoo, if I'm going to be completely honest here. But that's just life itself. Let's go over some super chats before we begin. Isaac Raw, it's not an L like the Steelers. You shut up. It is what it is. Jake, also, rest in peace, ESPN Bet. I know they're a rival, but it's they burned over $1 billion on that app. That's sad. That's what it is. Jared Brussel for 5. In the last 5 days, I've watched the Red Wings lose 3 times. My old juniors teams lose, and the Vikings lose. I'm not happy. I need Jeebus. Jared, just for you. Just for you, we bring out the Jeebus. Jeebus, give us hope. Give us glory. Amen. Hallelujah. I'm definitely taking your name in vain, but for the name of Steeler football, I would gladly do that every time. Leif Hopstead for 5. Seahawks winning today was much needed after the crap the Huskies pulled yesterday. Oh, that was a beautiful game. Wisconsin with Luke Fickell, and their best passer was a punter in terrible conditions. It was beautiful. Oh, come on. We got another bot. Really? Bots. Damn clankers. Get out of my fucking chat. You piece of shit NFL game streaming. We're already doing a stream. What do you want me to do? Come on. And also, rest in peace to the godfather of Seattle basketball, Lenny Wilkens. It's been a tough day. A tough couple of days. Marshawn Kneeland, the second-round pick of the Dallas Cowboys, he was looked at as a future piece for that pass rushing. I know Scooter was really big on him, especially coming out of college, and after Micah got traded, it was him and Odigizua were the guys they were looking at as to replace the next wave, and unfortunately, it just didn't work like that, and it's... As I said, I'm honestly just going to say if you're having trouble, if you're in a darkness, suicidal ideations, Marshawn Kneeland had a history of mental illness I was looking up as well. So honestly, if you're in that darkness, get help. Any way you can, just find a way to do it. I've been in it myself. It's not fun and it's not something I like to admit, but rest in peace to Marshawn. And also rest in peace to Paul Tagliabue, who died, I believe, this morning at the age of 84. And Paul Tagliabue, I know a lot of you were probably too young to remember his time, but I remember growing up with him in the 90s, and it really was a time of peace and stability. It allowed the NFL to really rise from the doldrums of the 80s, and it was a very turbulent time for the NFL. There were a lot of player strikes, there were attendance issues in a number of locations. There was also the threat of blackouts nearly everywhere because they were tied to attendance at the time as well. Tagliabue did have his issues. You know, the moves of the 90s, you had the concussion-like denial, covering that up for a number of years. So there were those flaws, but in terms of just the aggregate, he was a solid commissioner. He really built the NFL into what it is right now. And he did it without damaging the traditions and the roots of the NFL itself. So otherwise, I think he'd have done well, but rest in peace to him too. And rest in peace to Lenny Wilkens. So salute to those guys out there. I might have a drink or two later, but for now, it's just a little Propel. It's all good. And James telling us for 10 bones, I'm tired of people saying my Dodgers are ruining baseball when other teams are letting their star players go because owners are being cheap. Also can't blame LA if they get Skubal or Imanaga in free agency. Well, Skubal will be a trade, and the Dodgers would do it too. They would trade a haul for Tarek Skubal. And not just that, there are a couple other Japanese free agents too. Tatsuya Imai, he's been pretty good as well, and Kazuya Okamoto is looked at as he's probably the better free agent than Murakami. If you look at Murakami's stats, he does not do well with pitches above 93 miles per hour. So there's a little bit of an issue there. What's up, Sammy? How you doing? And we got another bot. Damn bots everywhere. So many bots. Ugh. It's like the Jacksonville Jags in a game in the fourth quarter when they just pissed the bed. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Ruben 27 Lozano, please put the Jags as this week's lolcow. It's definitely one of the games of our time. One of the games of our time, and it's definitely something. It is definitely, most definitely something, and I can't really say about that. It's what it is. It's the most Jacksonville game to have ever been Jacksonville, if that's the best way to really put it. Because they are the team that is both really good and fucking terrible at the same time. So it doesn't shock me one bit that Jacksonville does well for 3 quarters and then falls apart in the fourth. They only had two yards of offense in the fourth quarter until that final drive. And in that final drive, they had a chance to win it with a field goal. Guess what? Penalty on the offense, 10 yards, and then they get sacked and sacked again. And that's Jacksonville for you. So, sucks. Brandon Brock for 20. I'm glad the Bears are finding ways to win these ugly games finally, but they can't keep doing this inconsistent bullshit if they want to beat Green Bay or Detroit. I counted 8 drop passes, And signing another corner would be nice. Well, you're destroyed at cornerback. What are you down to, your fifth stringer now? I mean, let's be real. You did get lucky because if Jackson Dart were still active, you probably would have lost that game. But you got to face Russell Wilson, and Russell Wilson was riding all over the field. Well, the moment I saw Russell Wilson in there, I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Russell Wilson, you're done. You're done. You are done. I'm sorry. But you did drop a lot of passes. Caleb Williams pretty much carried the team on your back. And Caleb Williams, he's in that tier with Trevor Lawrence and Jordan Love. They are either excellently bad quarterbacks or terribly good quarterbacks. It's in between. There's no real consistency with them. Bryce Young, I might put in there, but he's been trashed the last couple of weeks, so I don't know if I put him in there. Maybe in a given week I'd throw him up there too. But that's really more or less about that, so I couldn't tell you. But so, congratulations on the win, but I mean, let's be real, it's a lot better than last year. So I think that it's just evening out in the aggregate. That's my best belief there. Aqua Gamer Sean Shanley for 2 Canadian. First, Super Chat. Go Steelers. Pizza bagels. Oh, we'll bring out the pizza bagels, my friends. We will bring that out, of course. Marco for 5. Went to a local con, now headed back home. My Rams got the job done. Belt-to-ass style game on the Niners. Good luck in the Sunday Night Football game tonight. Thanks, Marco. I hope Devontae Adams is all right for your sake. I hope he's only out for not too long. I know he had a bit of an oblique or back injury, so that's why he was pulled out early. But that game was pretty much over, and it was a game they needed. They did their job, so applause to them. It's a big matchup with Seattle next week in SoFi, so it's going to be something. And Jared Oberfeld for 5. I've turned in my 2 weeks' notice so I can become the Falcons head coach. I have no idea why he did not use one of those 2 timeouts. Because he was saving them. He's saving them for Chick-fil-A after the game. He's going to come back on Monday, buy the Chick-fil-A at the stadium, and go from there. I know they're closed on Sundays, but once he comes back from Germany, he's going to have that hankering. So that's just Raheem Morris. Raheem Morris, Hack Robinson, and Terry Fontenot, they're on the chopping block. This was an all-in year, and you are 3-6. You're done. And you've already lost one in hand to the Buccaneers and the Panthers. So you're in trouble. Man, we really do have a lot of bots today. What's going on here? Jeez. Turkey's Clocks. Did you ever figure out what section you'll be in on Saturday? I'm in the 500s. I don't know which section yet. I think it's 530s, I think? But I'm not entirely sure. I would have to take a look there. As I said, I'll do a post when I'm up there too. So, I mean, it is a noon game, so I thought it would be a night game. I'm not gonna lie, but I hope we beat Notre Dame. Please beat Notre Dame. Although Pitt's top 25, which means they're gonna lose. It's just how it is. Marco for 5. I also want to point out, we Ducks fans are ready for a 7-game winning streak on the Jets before the inevitable matchup against the Avs on Tuesday. I mean, the Anaheim Ducks, they've finally come into their own, and it's about goddamn time. Leo Carlson looks really good. Cutter Gautier's been on his own. You've had revivals from Jacob Trouba and Chris Kreider. So, as I said, it's been about 5 years of the same shit. If you're finally getting something, you're finally having prospects develop, you finally have depth. And you finally have guys that can do a job, and you have a coach that actually knows what the fuck he's doing. I know you say you're dealing the devil for Coach Q, but nobody's denied that he can coach. Brandon Brock for 2 bones. Thank you. Did you see the clip of Darnell Wright knocking down Brian Burns and helping him back up as the play was still going? Was this in the 4th quarter? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me see if I can find this. Darnell Wright knocking out and picking back up. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I have it right now. So, here is Darnell Wright. Look at this right here. He's just helping him up. And then Caleb's just, whoop, sling, done. Ha! Hey, gotta make sure he's worth that money, man. I mean, Darnell, you need a challenge. You need a challenge. And you know what you also need a challenge of? You need this. Seriously, how the fuck did he catch that? I kept thinking he said a miracle play when he said this, but it's Omar Cooper. I thought he said a miracle play for God knows how long. It's I still don't know how the fuck he made that catch. I'm gonna be quite frank. I hate Penn State, and I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, they have had a brutal fucking year. 6 straight losses, recruits falling left and right. Oregon broke them. Imagine if Drew Aller didn't throw that interception pass. You probably don't lose to Northwestern. You don't lose to UCLA. You come out flighting against Iowa. You probably lose to Ohio State, but you're probably in a bowl contention spot. Not like this. And Indianapolis saved their season. Coach Peel basketball with the first pizza. I love me some pizza. You know what? Let's do some pizza real quick. I love me the pizza. Come on. Jeebus, come with me. Let's go, baby. Bring out the pizza.
Pizza!
Let's go, boy.
Pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
I gotta bring this up in real life. I'm sorry, man. I have to bring out the pizza. I don't care if the pizza does not like me. The pizza will be accepted, and the pizza will be enjoyed by everyone in this world. I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't
pizza!
Care. Come on.
In the morning,
look at this.
in the evening,
Look at this 90s action.
When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
Pizza bagel bites.
I think they still say these.
Wholesome little bagels.
Pizza during prime time. Anytime the right time. Pizza going down to SoFi.
Hey, Raven Force, don't talk shit about pizza bagels. It's the vibe, man. It's the vibe.
And any other time, try cheese bites, Dynabites, and hot bites.
Why would you want Dynabites with broccoli? Why would you want broccoli in pizza bagels, man? That's disgusting. That is unheathen. That is unclean. It is unclean. Evil. Evil. And Uncle Gamer Sean Shanley, was harder, short circuit those clankers. I'll do it later. It's in that later, man. Noodle, oh, it is very 90s. Like, that is definitely 90s, dude. It was released in 97. I haven't had a pizza bagel in 25 years. I should buy some. I really should buy some. Well, why would you want broccoli's okay if you put salt and pepper on it, maybe a little cheese. I'm not really a broccoli guy. I'm more a Brussels sprouts, mushrooms, zucchini, yellow squash, sweet potato kind of guy. I'm not really that sort of thing. But broccoli, I have to be in the mood. Red Rhino 49. This week in F1, Brazilian driver crashes out in his home race. Ferrari is Ferrari, and Max came back from pit lane to finish P3. Never take Brazil out of the calendar F1. And Kimi Antonelli P2. Piastri's starting to move. Not Piastri, but Lando Norris is going away. With that sort of thing. And they're actually showing the Steelers. It's like 80-85% Steelers fans right now. It is definitely one of those games. Yeah, it's looking like it's at least... Steelers will be out to receive the kick. Kenneth Gainwell and Keyshawn Williams, the rookie out of Indiana, will be back to return. Cameron the Dicker Kicker, the massive Dicker Kicker, will be back to kick it off. The Dodgers, not the Dodgers, the Chargers in those baby blues with yellow pants. Steelers in white jerseys with yellow pants, black trim. SoFi Stadium, a shrine to the football gods. It's about 80-85% Steeler fans. And we are about to get underway with some Sunday Funday Night Football. Kick is away, and it's kicked out of bounds. Way out of bounds. Okay, that's actually a great start. Thank you, Cameron Dicker. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, Cameron Dicker, for being terrible. That's a 25-yard penalty. They're going to the 40-yard line. So, here we go. The Pittsburgh Steelers offense, with its 2 wide receiver, 2 tight end set, coming out for the action itself. No real changes on the offensive line. Major change, Isaac Seumalo is out. Spencer Anderson now in as your left guard, so you won't be having a lot of, he will not be used as an eligible tight end in goal line and short package situations. out of the single back set. It's a 1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jalen Warren, your lone setback. 2 wide receiver, 2 tight end right. Snap down, toss far side over to Jalen Warren, and it's going to be immediately blown dead. It's a false start. False start on the Steelers. It is a false start on Andrews Pete, who's in as a tight end. The former New Orleans Saint, 11-year player out of Stanford. I keep forgetting he's on the roster, but he's more or less just a sort of utility guy. So, I mean, they had Spencer Anderson as the starter, but Andrews Pete is lined up as the left guard. So, I couldn't tell you. Anderson is eligible as a tight end, FYI. So, it's a 1st and 15 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Aaron Rodgers will be out of the gun. Just trying to measure things up. Waiting to see what's happening here, talking about that stuff and all that wonderful jazz. They're talking about their insurance policies, weather, and about maybe they're talking about Paul Tagliabue and his legacy to the game. Justin Silverman for 10 bones while we wait for this action to continue. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. What are they going on about? Is this something about a flag? Yeah, not sure. Justin Silverman, I was at the Bucs game today. Fire Todd Bowles and Patriot insufferability is back. They are truly the evil empire. But as I said, the Patriots they found their mojo. They're finally handing the ball off to Travion Henderson. Can't really say that. I see you, Trent Oliver. I'll get to you after this shotgun formation with Aaron Rodgers out of the gun. Jalen Warren right-hand side. 4-man rush. Rodgers in the pocket. Has plenty of time. Throws to his check down. Jalen Warren past the mitts of a defender. He's going to get down to about the 38-yard line for a gain of 3, but not much else. Tackle there will be made by Denzel Perriman, the 11th-year player out of Miami. Hey, they got to have the clock issues, my man. Stoshi Soda Sampler for 5. Is this NFL season on a year-long drunken bender? Yes. And then it will probably be Chiefs-Eagles in the Super Bowl because fuck us all. Indeed. 2nd and 12 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Out of the shotgun is Aaron Rodgers. Snap down, rushing 4. Those a quick check down. Caught on the play by Calvin Austin. He'll get down to about the 45-yard line for a gain of 7. It'll be a 3rd down in mid-range, about 4 or 5 on the play. Okay, game Rashawn Shanley. Snow's forecasted for Pittsburgh. Got your shovel? Yep. I have some salt from last year, too, so I should be okay there. I want to mow the lawn before I finish the year, so that's just how that is. I can't say. Gonna Wookie, I'll get to you after this 3rd and 4. Come on, Steelers, let's go. Out of the gun is Aaron Rodgers. Out of the shotgun. Kenneth Gainwell to his right-hand side. Washington, your motion man from right to left. 3 wide receivers set with Skoranek lined up far side. Snap is down, rushing 4. Rodgers, round in the pocket, has to evade traffic. Inside pressure, throws, underthrown, incomplete. Had pressure in his face. The attempted receiver was Calvin Austin, and it's going to be punting time for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Maybe we can do like Wisconsin and then have Corliss Waitman be our best thrower of the game. Rodgers just ran out of time. Good coverage on pretty much everybody. You had an opening for Calvin Austin, but he was pretty blanketed either way. Wasn't really a bad throw. He was in pressure, man. Waitman will be back to punt, and it's a beauty. He'll take it down to about the 10-yard line, and fair catch will be called by the San Diego Superchargers. Darius Davis, the 3rd-year player of TCU. And I know I called them San Diego. I don't give a shit. They should still be in San Diego. Justin Herbert, the most pressured quarterback in the NFL and the most battered quarterback in the NFL, now coming out on the field. And this is dire for the San Diego offense. You are down to Mekhi Becton, Trey Pipkins, and Austin Deculus as your tackles. I mean, Trevor Penning isn't even in the game. He's in as a backup. But you should feast if you're a Steelers edge rusher. Deculus and Trey Pipkins fucking suck. It is a 1st and 10. Kamani Vidal, your lone setback man in motion, is going to be Gadsden. Now moves out of the strong side fullback. Handoff over towards Vidal. Breaks the original line of scrimmage. He's not going to get much else. Maybe 1 yard on the play, but wrapped up by several Steelers. And that's going to be including Patrick Queen and also Malik Harrison, the 6-year player out of Ohio State. Called up for emergency duty because Cole Holcomb is still out with illness. Gruntled Wookie for 5. Evening Tree. Last week, the cursed wheel helped out the Steelers, but this week it's coming for that ass. All hail for the wheel. We defy the wheel, Grunty. We define it, motherfucker. We'll define it on this 2nd and 8. Out of the gun. Play action. Roll out, pass out, over towards the sideline. Caught by Trey Harris, but he's wrapped up in the backfield. Brandon Eccles wraps him up for a 1-yard loss. See? We beat the curse wheel, motherfucker. We beat that shit hard. Pressure by Highsmith as well, but unfortunately no action there. More or less. It's a 3rd and 9 for the Chargers. I thought Eccles would be out for the season in Minnesota, but it was a smaller injury, thank God. Out of the gun is Herbert again. 3 wide receivers set. Vidal to his left. Tight end in the flex. Snap is down. Rushing 4. Herbert throws outside. Delivered. Incomplete. Aronde Gadsden had an opening on the outside cross. He just couldn't corral it, and the Chargers will be punting again. Glorious punting, and I love a good punt. Now to punt for the LA Chargers, or it should be San Diego Chargers. J.K. Scott, the 7th-year player at Alabama, the Crimson Tide member. Yeah, Gadsden should have had it, but he just wasn't able to grasp it in time. Keyshawn Williams will be back to return. 9 returns in the game with an 11.2 average. 24 punts for J.K. Scott with an over 50-yard average on that. Snap is down. Dond is delivered, nearly blocked, but he's able to get it away. And it's Sky towards the sideline, and it'll actually be around midfield while they'll get it. Let's see where they land it. Keep going, ref. Keep going. Keep going. Go forward. There you go. Down to the 46-45 of San Diego. Let's go. He had to force that out because there was a lot of pressure in his face. Good stuff there. Hey, Noodle, don't talk about the punt off. The Steelers are going Super Bowl. Come on, man. Andrew Kashal. Somehow Keaton Slovis is on a roster. How the fuck is Keaton Slovis on a roster? He fucking sucks. Keaton Slovis? How the hell is he on a roster? Did he play? Keaton Slovis had... Oh, what? Keaton Slovis fucking sucks. Oh my God. Fucking Keaton Slovis. Keaton Slovis. What the fuck? I legitimately don't know how Keaton Slovis is as a job. I don't know. My mind is broken. Yeah, next you're going to tell me that Nate Jurkovic is getting snaps. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Giovanni for 5. I love that the Panthers lose to the Saints after beating my Packers. Would not be surprised if we beat the Eagles, then lose to the Giants next week. No. You're going to lose to the Eagles, then beat the Giants, and get yourselves back in the Super Bowl wagon. And the Panthers, I was never that sold on them this year. They're making progress, but they got lucky a bunch of times. I feel like Green Bay imploded more than Carolina won it. But at the same time, we're in a situation where Carolina shit the bed. They laid a massive egg in a game they needed to win. And you've not only not silenced the doubters, you've amplified and pretty much vindicated them at the same time. We have another bot. It's like the Steeler attendance at SoFi Stadium. They're everywhere. They are literally everywhere. Get the bots. Bots! Out of my chat! Damn bots. Boltman 7000292. Shit, let's get Super Bowl as long as they win tonight. Signed Broncos Country. Well, Broncos Country, congratulations on your 2020 Pittsburgh Steelers arc. Get your shit together on offense or you're going to fucking die. That's what I'm going to say. There are a lot of bots today. First time for either team in a opposing territory. It's a 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Out of the gun, Jalen Warren to the right-hand side. Ben Skoranek, your motion man from left to right. Duo receivers to the left, 4 on the line for the Chargers out of the nickel. Tight end right. Snap down. Toss play over towards Jalen Warren. Runs weak side. Past the line of scrimmage. Not much else. Gains maybe about 3. And he will stay there with the tackle made by... I'm not sure the number. I think it's Kalumak. But I'm not entirely sure right now. But Chargers good at the PFF. Steelers not good at the PAF. PFF, not PAF. Ugh, jeez. Noodle528. So the Commanders are back to being undisciplined after one big year of success, huh? Well, they're kind of like Javon Kinlaw. They're pushing up refs, and then Deron Bland, and they're punching dude with a helmet. Maybe that's what Washington is right now. The season's lost. Out of the gun are the Steelers on 2nd and 6. Jalen Warren to the right-hand side. Toss play over towards Jalen Warren. Breaks the original line of scrimmage. He's only going to get one. Wrapped up on the play by Denzel Perriman. And he drives him to the ground for a gain of 1. And it's 3rd down and 5 coming up with 11:10 left in the first quarter. Kyle Sudreth for 5. Bryce has 10 turnovers this year, giving 51 points to the Panthers' opponents. Panthers have given up 68 points off turnovers, most in the NFL. 51 of those are on Bryce. My Panthers need a QB. He has not been good. I don't think he's the guy. Like, I wanted Bryce to succeed, but he just doesn't have it. He has had a lot of struggles, and your success on offense has been due to Rico Dowdle. 3rd and 5 out of the gun. Kenneth Gainwell to the left-hand side. Duo receivers right and left, rushing 4 are the Chargers. Rodgers standing firm in the pocket. Evades one pressure. Still throwing. Throws it deep down the sideline to Moorcalf, and he overthrew him incomplete. He had him too, but he had pressure in his face, and he just couldn't get corralled in time. That would have been a touchdown if he could do it, but Aaron Rodgers is fucking pissed again. It's 4th and 5 coming up. This has to be field goal range, right? Yeah, I mean, this has to be field goal range. Tuli Tuipolotu had the first pressure, was able to evade, and then DK Metcalf with the inside slant was able to get a formidable matchup with the safety. It's just Rodgers just couldn't get there in time. Boswell to attempt a kick. 59 yards. Kick is up. Yeah, it's Boswell. What do you expect? It's Chris Boswell. What you expect, kids? What you expect? And the Steelers' offense didn't do shit, but the Pittsburgh Boswells and they're putting Danny Smith on screen acting like he did something. So, that's just how we do it right now. And this is how we do it, my friends. We're going to bring out the pizza real quick because this is just what pizza does. Pizza does what pizza does. And we bring out the glorious pizza because that's just how it is. I mean, T-Calf, it is kind of a weird route, but at the same time, sometimes you just got to embrace the Steeler football. So, you know what? Hey, 3-0. Let's go Boswell's. Boswell's got Super Bowl. Let's go. Boswell should be the MVP. The dude wins us 3 games a year. And we have another bot. So, you know what? I won't throw sirens. I'll do Pete's on him. Nathan Tucker for 2 bones. Jacksonville, you blew it. Yeah, you really did blow it. It was the most Jacksonville game to have ever been in Jacksonville. And Jared Overfeld, check on 5, watching the Giants' torture. I was on his stream earlier today. He's embracing the tank. Everyone's losing their damn minds over there. And they would have won that game if Jackson Dart were healthy. But he wasn't. They had to deal with Russell Wilson, and Russell Wilson happened. Brandon Brock with another 20. I will bring out the Jeebus. Dart was torching us, and I was fully expecting even 2025 Russ to do the same. Dude, you're not the Cowboys. 2025 Russ ain't doing that to you. Think we have a chance of getting Kyler Gordon back in a few weeks. CJ Gardner-Johnson's been solid so far. Might possibly grab Asante Samuel Jr. Asante Samuel's looking at a bunch of different teams. Panthers are one of them. Steelers are going to be one of them too. Give him his time. I think apparently surgery went really well. So at this point, I'm not expecting him to be a true starter, but at least depth. So I think if they can be that, I think they're good there. I hope the Steelers get him. Especially for the Steelers, they've always finished second best for wide receivers. They got the same offer for Rashid Shaheed, but they chose the Seahawks because they thought it'd be a better deal and they didn't want to have to deal with him down the road. And honestly, for Shaheed, I think it's better for him because he gets under a better offense, not with the Steelers. I hate to say it, they're a tight end-based offense. Jared Oberfeld for 2. Also, thank God I'm a Ravens fan. Fuck the Falcons. Well, at least the Ravens are back. 4-5, you salvaged the year. Did you enjoy J.J. McCarthy introducing you to his alter ego 9? Glorious 9 and his arm punts of doom. No Rules X. How did the Giants lose to the Bears? Jackson Dart got hurt. Giants imploded. Caleb Williams went into hero mode and bailed him out with high-end talent. That's what happened. Right, Russell Wilson at quarterback. That's the easiest way to say it. Tuluk for 5. What NFL team has a head coach holding them back the most? Atlanta. Maybe Miami. The return there is going to be by This is going to be by Jarrett Patterson. Sorry, not Jared Patterson. This is actually going to be Travion Williams, a 7-year player of Texas A&M, Texas to about the 38-yard line. But in terms of coaches holding their teams back, Tennessee was one of them. I would say Cincinnati, easily Cincinnati. Zach Taylor's garbage. I would say also, as I said, I think the Giants might be too. The Giants are a good candidate for a bounce back once they get a fresh coach. Hopefully it's not Belichick. I don't think Belichick would be it. First and 10 at the 32-yard line by the Chargers. Vidal to the right. Out of the gun is Herbert. Rushing 4. Herbert looks, throws deep ball of the air. It's out of the hands of Vlad McConkey. Nearly got his grips on it, just slightly overthrown. Good coverage on the play there as well by Kyle Duggar, the recent acquisition from New England. But decent attempt. Worth the go over the top. Had him beat. Gear trail 95 for 5 bones. Every reason the Falcons have lost this year is Raheem and Zach Robinson. We have a failed head coach and an inexperienced OC. Raheem Morris has learned nothing. He's just learned nothing. And Terry Fontenot's going to be gone too. I mean, especially some of the moves he's made, they've been kind of baffling. He's done okay, like with certain drafts, but otherwise not really. 2nd and 10, rushing 4, throws a check down. It's caught by Quentin Jefferson, breaks the first line of tackle. He's going to be taken down by Peyton Wilson. He'll get down to about the 40 and a half yard line. It'll be a 3rd and short. Good play by Quentin Johnston, the 3rd-year player of TCU. And he's able to get some sense of momentum for that offense. And it's the first real movement by any offense. Largest play by either team. 3rd and 1 coming up. I think this is tush push time. Do we have a tush push? Let's do it. Tush push. Get it? No, he's not going to get the tush push. He didn't get the tush push. Eat my dick. Only Philly can get it because you don't have the interior offensive line. No, sir. No, sir. How do you feel about that, you motherfucking sacks of shit? Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Nope. Survey says nope. Nope. 4th and 1. Harbaugh has a shocked expression on his face. They're going to roll it again. They're going to go for it here. And I hope they miss. Please, for the love of God, miss. They're going to push again. The tush push. They're trying to push. Get the hard count. 15 seconds left. Here we go. Still waiting. Arguing. 10 seconds left of the clock. They push again, and they get it. They got it this time, unfortunately, because we cannot have anything good in this world. And unfortunately, it is just the way things go. So we'll bring out the push. Hold on. Too much pushing. Not enough pushing. Pushing. Damn it. It is not lame. It is pure football, goddammit. And you know how to stop it. You just need Casey Hampton in his prime. That stops the tush push. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Fresh set of downs. First down for either team. Out of the single back set, Kamani Vidal is back in the backfield. It'll be handed off to him. And he gets pretty much nowhere. He's wrapped up in the backfield. Gets maybe 1, but that's about it. Sorry, that's Jarrett Patterson with the handoff, my bad. But it's going to be wrapped up on the play by several Pittsburgh Steelers with a gain of 1. The good stuff. Hey, center's rectal exam is actually a pretty noble term. If they rename it that, I think it'll survive. Johnny683, did you see the QB get slammed in the Texas Tech BYU game? Jumped into the defender's arms and got slammed. I'll have to look for that later. And we have another bot as it goes for 2nd and 9. Shotgun formation for the Chargers. 3 wide receiver set. 4-man rush for the Chargers. Has to throw it away quickly. Caught by Aronde Gadsden. A lot of pressure in the Charger backfield. Gadsden's able to get it for a gain of 6. 3rd down and 4 coming up. Which means, unfortunately, we have more bots. Man, we've had a lot of bots today. What's up with these bots? Why are there so many bots? Is it my aura? Is it my riz? I'll never say that again. I'm sorry. I'll stop. I will stop. Good Lord. 3rd and 3 out of the gun of the Chargers again. Running back to his left. 3 wide receiver set. Tight end to the right. McConkey flanks to the outside. Now moves motion. Snap down. Rushing 4. Herbert throws inside. Delivered. Nearly picked off. Incomplete. Joey Porter Jr. had it in his mitts and he just couldn't corral it. 4th and 3 coming up. Does this mean El Chargerinos are punting? I am the bot. Maybe I am the bot. Maybe that's just how I am. The attempted receiver on that play was Keenan Allen. Just waited too long. And Joey Porter Jr. nearly had a pick, but just couldn't corral it. J.K. Scott will be back to punt it. It was not tush-pushing time, and it's a little too far for the no man's land. It is going to be Keyshawn Williams with the return. And I think they jumped. Did they get him? I don't think they're going to call a flag. I think he got back in time. And it's going to make a very generous Charger bounce down to the 6-yard line. No flag on the play. At least got back in time. Thank fuck. Whew. All right. Thank God. Let me see if I can find this Texas Tech BYU. Here we go. Texas Tech. I can't seem to find it here. Yeah, I think it's like a really obscure play to try and find, but I'll take a look at that later. And got slammed. EO Master 1, you going to college game day Saturday? Probably not. But I will be at the game. I think the thing is anyone even going to watch? Because YouTube TV doesn't have it. The AI is always taking over. You know that, man. The AI is... just wait till the AI figures out hands. Once they figure out hands, we're fucked. We are just totally fucked. Tony Nicolalde for 2. Next clickbait punishment, eat pizza bagels. That's a blessing, not a punishment. And Trent Oliver for 50 bones. Bring out the Jeebus. I get to you guys eventually. The Seahawks are a wagon. The hopium is overloading. JSN might get to 2,000 yards receiving and still not win Offensive Player of the Year. Because Jonathan Taylor. Love your content. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, Trent. Hopefully the Steelers will join you in the win column. I mean, you put belt to ass against the Cardinals. And I mean, belt to ass. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Aqua Gamer Sean Shanley for 5 bones. Which is correct? Flag or fog? I believe both are correct. Fog if you're looking for more of the ironic, but flag if you're looking for more formal. So, as I said, I think either or will be correct. Will be on Pat's Twitter? Yeah, I think so. Seth Mizrachi for 5. As a Commanders fan, that game called for a tall glass of bourbon. I've been saying it all day. They shouldn't call it Trump Stadium. They should rename it RFK Stadium because, like that man, the commies are fucking dead. Jesus Lord. All they did was just punch people in the face and get ejected. That's a team that's broken. And I expected regression, but not like this. And, I mean, you have the oldest team in football. Adam Peters swung. He missed. I think Quinn survives. I think they'll call it like a sort of like an outlier just because of the injuries. I don't think they'll change anything there, but it is what it is. Jonathan Martin for 5. Patriots versus Seahawks for the Super Bowl. McDonald's versus the clone of the GOAT. Legit perfection. And then they will pass the ball on the 1-yard line. The Patriots will. And fulfill prophecy. 1st and 10 at the 6-yard line for the Steelers. Single back set with 2 tight end jumbo package. Single back run in the game is Caleb Johnson in the backfield with Darnell Washington in motion weak side. Toss play to the right. Over to Caleb Johnson. He runs right into a defender. He runs right into a defender for a loss of 3. The tackle on the plays by Caldwell. This is why you don't get carries, Caleb. You ran right into the fucking defender. Oof. Well, Austin Williams, they drafted him because, I mean, they thought he would be an option. And they had him returning kicks earlier in the year, and he never returned kicks. He ran right into Khalil Mack. I don't know what to tell you. Whatever. 2nd and 12 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now out of the gun is Aaron Rodgers. Kenneth Gainwell now to the right-hand side with a 3 wide receiver set, tight end right. Rushing 4. It's a handoff over towards Caleb Johnson again. He gets more yardage this time. He does not run into a defender behind the line of scrimmage. He gets to about the 9. It's a game of 5. With a 3rd down and 7 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Widespread in men for 5. Widespread in men 06. A 5er to remind folks, Dean Spanos sucks. Fuck Spanos. Fuck Spanos every time. I wave the towel because fuck Spanos. I hope the Steelers win because fuck Spanos. 3rd and 7, out of the gun because fuck Spanos. 3 wide receiver set. Kenneth Gainwell flanks weak side. Far over towards the side of the tackle. 3 on the line for the Chargers. Out of the nickel. 2 men back deep. Snap down. Rushing 4. Rodgers in the pocket. Looks. Delivers. Has to evade pressure. He's not going to get there. He fumbled it. And it's going to be a safety. It's going to be a safety. Aaron Rodgers did not get it out in time. Khalil Mack was able to get to the quarterback, and unfortunately, I hate to say it, Steelers, you have now given up a just like the Penguins, a 3-point lead is the deadliest lead in all of sports. You fucked the ball. You fucked the ball. You can play now, boys. You fucked the ball. This is going really damn slow, and I am not looking forward to that, but that's just how it is. They're imitating the Penguins. Penguins blew multiple 3-goal leads. Steelers are potentially blowing a 3-point lead. It is now 3-2 Chargers. In the great scheme of life. Beautiful stuff right there. Matthias Griffin. Greetings, Tree. My high school's in Ontario, Canada. Had both its varsity and JV football teams win the local championship last night. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations to your teams. First time they won both championships in the same year. Definitely, man. I congratulate you, my man. Thank you very much. Let's just keep this score. It'd be hilarious. It's going to be a free kick at the 20-yard line for Chris Boswell. So you may be looking at some interesting stuff here. Boswell will kick it away, and he boots it. Now, I mean boots it. It'll be returned around the 10-yard line by a Charger, down to the 15, 20. Dax at the 25, breaks a tackle at the 30, gets down to about the 34-yard line. That is Darius Davis on the return for about 24, I should say. Chargers have had 190 line combinations, the second most in the NFL through week 9. Chat's back. I mean, it's chugging. It's just chugging. I'm going to try and free up some space real quick. But I don't know, for whatever reason, I think my browser is just eating up space right now. It is annoying AF. So if I can clear some space, it's going to be a handoff to Vidal. Breaks the original line of scrimmage. He's going to get maybe 3 on the play, but not much else there. Cameron Hayward as well as Keanu Benton were on the tackle. Benton, the second-year player out of Wisconsin. LA's definitely going down. They need to go down. Why else would they not go down? I agree. They truly need to go down. Well, the Steeler chick, they like their rotations. I don't know why. I feel like they should put in Jaylen Warren, but it is what it is. 2nd and 7 out of the gun is Herbert. Vidal, man in motion. 2 tight ends to the right, 2 wideouts to the left. Vidal moves to the left of Herbert. Out of the nickel are the Steelers. Snap is down, rushing 4. Herbert looking, has to scramble out of the pocket. Gets past the original line of scrimmage. He's going to get maybe 3, but not much else there. Jack Sawyer and Patrick Queen were there on the tackle. It's going to be a 3rd down and mid-range, probably about 4 on the play. Frankie in Las Vegas for 2. Houston beats both the Jags and the Bucks. Did the Bucks blow another big lead too, just like the Jags? Awkward Gamer Sean Shanley for 5. Too many bots for medium alarm. Better get out the big boy alarm. Oh, I'll get the big boy alarm. Oh, I'll get the big warning right here. Why not? I'll get the big warning. Fuck it. 3rd and 4 out of the gun. 4 wide receiver set. Snappy's down. And there's a flag on the play. It's going to be a false start in the Chargers. Moving back. Moving back. Sam Saunders, they're not firing Dable. I mean, they should fire a certain defensive coordinator, but they won't. He's fucking useless, but it just is what it is. Robert Dominguez for 10. Good evening, Tree. Thanks for all the great content. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Robert. 3rd and 9 for the Chargers. Out of the gun. 4 wide receiver set. Out of the gun. Kamani Vidal to the right-hand side. 5 on the line for the Chargers. McConkey, your motion man. Rushing 6. Pressure in his face. Has to throw quickly. Dropped by Quentin Johnston. He had the 1st down, but he couldn't get it. Quentin, you said you had hands. No hands. No hands like the Butterfingers of the Minnesota special teams play. Oh, God, these offenses have been terrible. Well, at least the Chargers are the excuse of being hurt. I don't know what the Pittsburgh excuse is, but I don't know. J.K. Scott will be back to punt. It has been one of the first quarters of our time. Yeah, Austin Williams, I agree. He has not been hurt yet. That's shocking. Keyshawn Williams will be back to return at around the 10-yard line of Pittsburgh. Scott delivers a beautiful punt. It's going to be taken down at about the 10-yard line. Williams will be back to return at the 5. Breaking tackles near side of the 10. Jukes at the 15. Down to the 20. Doesn't get much else. He'll gain about 15. But it didn't really work. But it's much better field position than before. The Steelers have unfortunately are down 3-2. Or are up 3-2 in one of the first quarters of our time. It's definitely a first quarter. I am going to take care of some business. Fuck Perna's cursed wheel. It's not wheel. It's not real. Pizza. Pizza is what's truly the salvation of life. Did Chairs talk about some extremist beliefs again? I think he did. Yes, I know my CPU is high. Eat my dick. That's good enough. Definitely good enough. Gruntle Wookie for 5 bones. With the emergence of Rico Dowdle, why wouldn't the Panthers have tried to move Hubbard? In case he gets hurt. Chuba Hubbard was hurt. So they couldn't really get peak value for him. And honestly, with running backs and the way they go down, you're best to have as many as you can. Did we have another damn bot? God damn it. God damn. Maybe that's why we're 3-2. Because we don't have any situation. We have just a bunch of fucking bots. First and 10 out of the gun. Rodgers in the pocket. Looks, throws, cocks, delivers. Fired, caught by DK Metcalf. The biggest gain of the day. It's a gain of 18 on the inside slant. First down, Pittsburgh Steelers. First down of the day. Thank the fucking Lord. Whew. Not the first down for either team, but you get it. You get it. You know. DK Metcalf in DD. It's fine where we're at here. First and 10 is going to be a handoff to Jalen Warren. He'll get to about the 43-yard line. Denzel Perriman, as well as RJ Mickens, the rookie out of Clemson, will be there on the tackle. Far side, second down coming up. I mean, it better be 9-3. You better be right, Eternal Sterling. It better be 9-3. Dumb Gamers 22. Can't believe Jacksonville got mogged by the neck from heck. Hey, General Mills, part of this complete breakfast. And here I am thinking they didn't have it. 2:03 first quarter. Out of the gun is Aaron Rodgers. Dale Warren to the right-hand side. Your motion man's Calvin Austin. Rushing 4. Rodgers looks, delivers, fires. Caught again. Darnell Washington into Charger territory for another 20-yard gain. First down, Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, Matt Lowe, you did miss a safety. Nesquick for 5. Mark my words. If we can get an offensive head coach to nurture Penix, the Falcons will be a playoff team. They will, but the problem is Arthur Blank is going to see that and hire Cliff Kingsbury. And we saw how well he did with Kyler Murray. Not Diego Robles for 10. Do you think my Texans can make the playoffs without the AFC's all over the place this year and are the Jags locals of the week for losing to General Mills? I will answer your question after this 1st and 10. It's going to be a toss play over to Jalen Warren. Breaks the original line of scrimmage, gets past several defenders, fast to the 3rd level. He'll gain about 8, down to about the 32-yard line. Caldwell was the first one there on the tackle, as well as Hart. Damn Hart, the second-year player of Notre Dame. But to answer your question, Diego, I think they can. The problem is their offense is terrible. They have no offensive line. You're out C.J. Stroud for a couple weeks. I mean, hopefully he'll be back. Keyword is hopefully. But, and chat that again. Yeah, this is annoying. 1st, 2nd, and 1 for the Steelers. It's going to be taken down with the single back set. Washington, your man in motion. Jalen Warren, your lone setback. It's going to be a timeout. Yep. And there's Bo Derek. Yeah, this thing is chugging. It is chugging to shit. Yeah, and it's just a who's who of just like people who got paid. Like, I'm trying to free up space as much as I can, but unfortunately it's just not working. Arrow Flambe for 2. Live from Liquid LAHQ, the Yinzers have invaded. Oh, they definitely invaded. It's like 85% Steeler fans. 25 seconds left. It's a toss play over towards Jalen Warren. Tries to get past it. He does. He's got the first down and a little bit more gains too. Denzel Perriman as well as Tuli Tuipulotu, the 3rd-year player of USC, were there on the tackle, and that will end one of the first quarters of our time. Definitely a first quarter of our time. Come on. Ugh. Well, slow but sure, it's, hey, if it's Broncos Raiders, I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Come on. Yeah, my computer is chugging for some inane reason. So, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, Stellars always get Super Bowl, man. Come on. They always get Super Bowl. Always. Always, always, and forevermore. If you don't agree, you hate America. Okay, you're finally loading. You're loading. Damian Williams, we sure Joey Porter Jr.'s real dad is Ike? With the cold hand, it's, yeah. Kind of that stuff there. I'm waiting for this to load, and for whatever reason, it's not loading. Chat did not die like 11-0 Steelers. Damn it, Just Gilbo. You're wrong. Well, Kevin Whitfield, we're going back to 1925 with this one. 3-2. We're bringing back tush pushes. We're bringing back the original scrums. This is how we do things, man. How we do things. Well, Black Solar, it's just, I think it's my browser's doing this shit. It's annoying. Because for whatever reason, it just chugs, and it's just... Let's see if I can get rid of a little more, and if we be able to take it here. Let me see what I can do here. High-end GPU. It's an older computer, so that's probably why. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm going to try and exit out of this browser. Let it reload. Clear out the space. And then I should be able to get it. Keyword is should. Should. Yeah, like memory is already down to 69%. Very nice. But it's still chugging. Okay, we should be good now. Yeah, high CPU detected. I know. I'm aware. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just trying to... Spanos is doing a number on my computer right now. Best way to really describe it here. It's a 2nd and 1 at the 19-yard line. Man in motion there is going to be Jalen Warren. Snap down, handoff over towards Johnson. He's going to get down to about the 14-yard line, and he'll be taken there for another first down. But there is a flag. What's the flag on? What is the flag on? It is a holding penalty on Troy Faltanu, who's had actually an incredible job so far. He's done very well, which is a shame. But unfortunately, this is coming back. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty. Damn. Okay, I think this should have worked. All right, I think I finally got it back. Yay, we got the chat back. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord, we're back. Giovanni for 10. I'll get to you after this 2nd and 10. They had about 80 yards combined in the first quarter. 4 first downs each. Rodgers in the pocket. Flings the ball towards the big side. Oh, did he catch that? Did he catch that? Jonnu Smith. You're going to say he caught it. At the 11-yard line, it's a gain of 16. Little high, but Jonnu Smith, Arthur Smith's version of crack. That's why I offered the anytime touchdown for Jonnu Smith. Because he's going to get it anytime. Hold on, we got to see the replay. Did he catch that? Did he hold on? I think he did. Ooh, that's close. That's close. I think he caught it. But once again, they're going to probably review that and see how it goes. It's bobbled by Jonnu. Lands on the ground, but did the ground aid in contacting it? Chargers are going to be challenging it. I'm not surprised. Yep, Chargers will be challenging with 13-17 left. Giovanni for 10. Thoughts on Notre Dame? Everyone keeps saying they have a cupcake schedule and should join a conference. They're never going to join a conference because they have the NBC contract. How do you think they could do in the playoffs this year? Also, Jeremiah Love for Heisman. I mean, you've already told Brian Kelly to eat shit because you already made a national championship without him, and Brian Kelly's canned. But that's just how that is. I think it's going to stand, but we'll see. 09, Scherzo for 10. My brother still wants to believe the Texans season can be turned around. Personally, I don't know how you can have any hope on our team being more than mediocre with this anemic line. Your defense is really good. Let's be real here. Your defense is really good, and if you want to get Stroud back, you should have some potential. You might sneak into a wild card. Nick Caley's like your version of Matt Canada. It's bad. I mean, Metler, usually if it's a hard call, they'll usually saw it on the field, and if they're going to call it a catch, I think it'll be a catch. Matthew Wagelski, I will not be streaming that game. I'm actually going to be going to the game. Connor Akers for 2. Pirates 3, Angels 2. Did Mike Trout hit a 2-run homer? Jose Morel for 2. How about them Rams? Dude, Jose, they had to win that one to keep up in the division. They did their job. So honestly, applause to them. I think the Niners are just wrecked. I don't know if there's anything else they can really do. It's just how that is. But, I mean, big matchup with Seattle next week, so we'll see how you really stand after that. And Darian Clark, duck Brendan Perna for cursing the Steelers. What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, time will tell. Let's see how this goes first. And Tyler Thomas, what in the score-a-gamey is going on here? 1925 football. That's what we're doing, baby. Aqua Gamer Sean Shanley. You know, Tree, Tecmo Super Bowl is a safety graphic sports ball. Safety graphic 1. I'll have to find that graphic. That's the only problem. They have sack. They have quarterback sack overlays too, but I'll have to find those. Golden Kevin, hey Tree, just wanted to let you know that my family and I love the armchair quarterback blend. Definitely, thank you, brother. Appreciate you guys. I want to let you know as well. I know I do an armchair quarterback blend as well. It is a dark roast blend. I've actually used it not just for coffee. I've used it as well for certain things as well. I've used it for. See if I can get it here. If I can get shitposting mode on real quick. If this thing will load. Come on. Let's load. Load. Hello. Hello. So here's the challenge. They're looking at it right now, and this thing is chugging like shit. I don't understand it. And the pass is incomplete. Fuck. Well, it's a 3rd and 10 out of the gun. Kenneth Gainwell now out in motion. It's empty set. 3 men back deep for the Chargers, 4 on the line. Press coverage far side. It'll be taken back to the side. Rodgers quickly throws over to Gainwell. Caught, but he's going to be wrapped up out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 2, but wrapped up there by R.J. Mickens. It'll be 4th down coming up. You see, and then it does that, and it's slowed down to shit. But here's the armchair quarterback blend. This is a craft batch blend. It is bagged by several coffee beans. You can do a whole bean. You can do pre-ground. You can subscribe, save about 10% each time. As I said, I've used it for coffee. I've used it for family. I've also used it to rub for brisket, too, which is absolutely delicious. It has a really nice crust. And Boswell, speaking of that, the kick is up, and he missed. Chris Boswell missed? And in the end, they still show Danny Smith chewing up bubblegum like it's a genocide. I think they gave it a little peck on the cheek, but okay. Yeah. God, this is so fucking slow. First and 10 for the Chargers at the 35-yard line. Quick screen over towards, I believe this is Josh Palmer. He'll get down to about, Trey Harris, not Josh Palmer. It's going to be a gain of about 5 on the play. See, I'm trying to load this, but it won't load. Like, what are we doing here? And I don't want to load it because it'll end the stream. It's just annoying as shit. Chris Real Willie is watching. This is really bad. This is annoying. 2nd and 5. Turner, your man in motion. Harris, your man in motion. Out of the gun. Rushing 4. Quick screen over towards Quentin Johnson. Has the catch. Has the first down. A little bit more down to the 47. He'll gain about 8. Darius Slay on the tackle as well as Patrick Queen. And that's going to do it from there. Okay, I can finally load this up again. Okay. What am I doing here? It's a 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Out of the gun at the 47-yard line. 5 on the line for the Steelers. Out of the nickel. Out of the gun. Snap is down. Herbert looking. Throws the deep ball towards the sideline. Overthrown and complete. Quentin Johnson, the attempted receiver. Darius Slay on the coverage. I am really fucking pissed off at this fucking software, man. There we go. Thank God. Finally got it. And it's going to be a 1st down for Kamani Vidal. I'm sorry, guys. It's just my software is just derping nonstop. It is annoying as shit. I had this prepped. I had this good to go, but for whatever reason, it's chugging now. And there was an injury, and guess who? It's Darius Slay. Darius Slay. He has 2 modes, getting burned and getting hurt. And that's Darius Slay for you. All hail big play Slay. Connor Lankin for 10. Imagine telling people before the season that after week 10, the 3 best teams in the AFC are the Broncos, Colts, and Patriots. It's, I I mean, XSplit's usually fine for me, but for whatever reason, it's not doing anything. Darius Slay will be back. He'll be back in, like, 2 drives. We'll be good. And they're going to say we'll be right back, but it's Darius Slay. He has 2 modes. It's hurt and not hurt. That's just how it is. Jets Mets for 5. Welcome to AFC football. Jets win again versus an Ohio team. 3 in a row coming Thursday. You're playing the Bungles. It's possible. And Darius Slay he's still nagging from that injury. Just put him on IR. James Pierre now in the game as your emergency corner. And he's actually done pretty well so far. Beastamel 1989. What the fuck was that? You fuckers. You had a chance to take the sack in the field of play and you ran backwards? Get the fuck out. No. Aaron Rodgers can do that, man. It's what he does. In Michael 2002, 57% of the Patriots' yards came on 4 plays. Disastrous day for the Bucs D, red zone pick notwithstanding. The Buccaneers defense is kind of battered right now. So there is that, but it's what the Patriots do. 1st and 10, single back set to the 41-yard line. Chargers have a chance to take the lead here. Bunch set. Kamani Vidal, your lone single back. Play action. Herbert throws, check down. Caught on the play by Oronde Gaston, getting about 4. Patrick Queen, Jalen Ramsey pushes him to the outside, out of bounds, with 11:08 and ticking in the second quarter. S-Pets for 5. I had 2 boxes of pizza bagels last Thursday. They're still fantastic with a little Parmesan on top and a few drops of hot sauce on each. What's your hot sauce you use, Pets? Is it, I prefer Cholula. Are you Frank's or a Tabasco guy? Good play by Herbert to get it out of there and avoid the jumping J.J. Watt. At the 37-yard line, it's going to be a screenplay. Taken down there by the Chargers. It's going to be picked up by Darius Davis. He'll gain about 4, but he'll be short of the first down marker. James Pierre wrapping up with the tackle. There was a little pushing and shoving going on after the play, but unfortunately, just didn't happen there. Oh, select a boy. I mean, it's not just that. It's Ed Oliver's out for the year. Davis is going to gain maybe about 2, and James Pierre just body slammed him to the ground. Tabasco. I'm a Cholula guy, honestly. Austin Amino. I'll get to you after this 3rd and 2. Please stop him, Steelers. McConkey, your motion man from right to left. Out of the gun is Justin Herbert. Vidal to his left. 4 in the line, rushing 5. It's a handoff to Vidal. He's got the first down a little bit more. He'll be down to the 27. Gain of 6. Peyton Wilson. I keep calling him Preston Wilson. What the fuck? Peyton Wilson was there on the tackle. It's going to be a first down for L.A. Liquid L.A. Austin Amino for 14 Canadian. Tree, what are your thoughts on the New York Rangers home record? It's fun. Can they just play every game on the road this year? It's getting painful. Hey, Cholula's pretty good. I love Cholula. 1st and 10. Out of the 2 tight end, 2 wide receiver jumbo set. Single back. Vidal, your lone setback. 5 on the line for the Steelers. 3 linebackers. Snap down, play action, rushing 6. Herbert looking, has to line out, and he's out of time. Wrapped up on the play by Nick Herbig and several other Steelers, including Kyle Duggar. And it's a loss of 3. 2nd down coming up. Let's go. Eat that heavy sandwich, baby. 3 for 5. Is it just me or the Commanders in their 2020 49ers era? I can say for sure that Adam Peters is not Bruce Allen. Also, maybe Ravens get Super Bowl. Likely not. Yeah. Well, the problem is you had a tight end on Nick Herbig. It's not just him. It would have been. It could have been. Izezi Otomewo, who's a 3rd-year player to Minnesota, picked up to replace Ekuwale on IR. 2nd and 15 for the Chargers at the 30-yard line. 4-man rush. Herbert looking, throws inside slant, caught by McConkey. The first time we've heard that name all game, it's a gain of 17. It's a first down. Brandon Eccles on the coverage, and Chargers are in business. First time either team has hit the red zone, and Herbert is clicking. Damn it. JBT Esquire the 7th for 10. What Clark Leah has done in Vandy with only coaching and Pavia at his disposal, do you think he can keep Vandy out of the basement from here on out? Depends on their quarterback. Honestly, if they can get some guys in the transfer market, I think they'll be in good shape. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Pressure time. Play action. Herbert looking. Throws his check down. It's dropped. Oronde Gadsden had some action. It was a little bit underthrown, but Gadsden should have had it. It wouldn't have gained much. Maybe 4 or 5. But Jalen Ramsey was on the coverage. He was there like a hawk. 2nd down and 10 coming up. 7:44 left in the second quarter. Dante 151. So when did this game turn into a baseball game? Also, what were the Commanders' defense doing in the second quarter against the Lions? Because, oh boy, 3 ejections. Simply put, you had Deron Bland punch a guy in the helmet, and you had Javon Kinlaw push a referee. You had 3 ejections, and the Commanders are just broken. They're just broken as shit. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun is Herbert. Rushing 5. Herbert looks, throws an airmail to the sideline. Incomplete. Oronde Gadsden again, the attempted receiver. He had a beat. He just couldn't connect with Justin Herbert. He had to rush in the pressure, and he took another hit. 3rd down and 10 coming up. Finna yeet on them thotties. If I can find you again, give me 1 second here. The Pirates versus Angels game kind of sucks, not gonna lie. Ooh. I'm surprised they didn't call that roughing the passer there. I mean, they've called less egregious shit. And Harbaugh is pissed because Alex Highsmith actually kind of went for the legs. Oh well, I'll take it. 3rd and 10 for the Chargers. Rushing 4. Herbert looking, has all day. Throws inside, delivers, deflected, and nearly picked. Kyle Duggar had it in his hands and he flipped it out when it hit the ground. Ah. Damn. And it's field goal time with the Chargers potentially taking the lead. It was attempted for McConkey, just a little overthrown. Duggar nearly had it, but he just couldn't corral it. Damn. It just, as I said, it was the ground that forced it out. Duggar nearly had it. The Dicker kicker will be attempting a 32-yard field goal from the left hash. Please, for the love of God, miss. For the love of God, miss. We need you to miss, Dicker. Kick is down, kick is up, and it's good. Chargers have the lead. If this will move, please. Please. Come on. Like, well, what's the point of doing anything if I can't get any of my stuff to work? Jesus fucking Christ. Come on. Like, I'm not even using much CPU. Like, what are we doing here? Fuck's sake. Thank you. This is annoying as shit. I'm sorry, guys. For whatever reason, my streaming software has just gone to fucking shit, and it's... And we got a hundo from Viewer Newest. I mean, as I said, I apologize for this. Normally, I'd be in better form, but as I said, I'm getting flummoxed by my fucking software right now. But it's a 5-3. You know what? For a hundo, you get to the front of the line. Viewer Newest. Praise to Jeebus. Praise to Jeebus. Hallelujah. Holy be Jeebus, please, for the love of God, XSplit, make it fucking work. Amen. Liquid LA versus the Rusting Steel Curtain. What is this offensive incompetence? That's football, baby. It's football. What did I tell you? A 3-point lead is the deadliest lead in sports. Penguins blew a 3-goal lead. The Steelers blew a 3-point lead. It's just how that is, man. Turd Ferguson for 2. You're going to have to get rid of those grown-up vids. Hey. My torrents are sacred. Don't give me that shit, Turd Ferguson. Well, I mean, the curse wheel has cursed my PC, too. It's cursed my computer for whatever reason. It's... I don't know. Because normally it doesn't do this. I was fine this past weekend. Check your thermals. I mean, it's probably that. I mean, I usually let it rest overnight, but at the same time, it's still not having that stuff. Like, I mean, as I said, I'm not having it run constantly. Like, when I'm away, it's allowed to sleep and rest, so it's not overheating. But at the same time, it's just, I don't know. Jared Froman for 10. The Commanders, in one play, gave up a touchdown to Gibbs, had 2 players get injured, had a player ejected for punching a receiver in the neck, and had another player ejected for shoving an official. One play. Yep. That's the commie season. You had a dude shove a referee, you had a dude punch a guy. It's, as I said, name an RFK again because that team's fucking dead. Perna's chair? Yeah, I mean, my chair broke last year too. That was fun. Toro McJohnson, don't doubt Mills Mafia. Mills better than Trevor. No, it's General Mills. Kick is away. It'll be returned by Keyshawn Williams at the 5-yard line. Down to the 10, 15, 20. Breaks a tackle there to about the 25, 26. And that's where he will stop. Sorry, that was Gainwell on the return, not Keyshawn Williams. I can't name my numbers. As I said, I'm off form today. It's just fucking software. Software and bots everywhere. It's just... the bots are gone, but apparently the bots have infected my software now. So that's great. Jared Fromm for 2. Commanders locale of the week just for that. Yeah. I've got some contenders today. KB Fang for 2. I refer to Aaron Rodgers as Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, man. You don't want to be his neighbor. He's still pissed. Out of the gun is Rodgers. Gainwell, your motion man. Now empty set. 4 on the line for the Chargers. 2 men back deep out of the nickel. 2 wide receiver to the right. Tight end lined up slot. Snap is down. Rodgers looking. Has to evade pressure. He's wrapped up and sacked. And look who it is. Bud fucking Dupree. As an edge rushing specialist, former Steeler gets the sack. Jesus Lord. And you know what? We have another bot again. Maybe Bud Dupree is the bot. You ever think of that? I don't know. And you had a double team too. Rodgers just had to try to run for it, but unfortunately couldn't get there, and he took a pretty nasty lick too. Oof. Tony Nicolaude on Tree's Christmas list, a bigger CPU processor. Maybe. 2nd and 11. Tony Nicolaude needs a new CPU processor. Same do I. Snap down, handoff over towards Jalen Warren. Breaks the original line of scrimmage, cuts to the outside. He'll get to the original line of scrimmage maybe a little bit more, but not much else. Really good work to get out of that original line of scrimmage, though. It's a gain of 3 with the 3rd down and 8 coming up with 6:30 left in the second quarter. Frankie Valencia for 5. Cardinals fan here, working on my 3rd vodka mule. Oh, dude, that was belt to ass. Belt to ass. At least it wasn't a 1-score loss this time. I think you doubled the points you lost by. It was ugly. 3rd and 8 for the Steelers. 3 wide receivers set. Gainwell goes to the outside. 4 men on the line for the Chargers. 3 men back deep. Doubles to the right. Rodgers in the pocket. Standing firm, looking. He's going to throw it deep to the far sideline. Does he have a man? No, it's nearly picked off. Deflected by Reed. Nico Reed, the rookie out of Oregon, the undrafted free agent. Calvin Austin was the attempted free agent. It was underthrown anyway, so... this offense is, this is bad. I know a lot of people were telling me I wasn't a real fan because I had deep concerns about a lot of things. The offense was one of them. And we're losing to the Chargers B squad right now, and it's lucky the defense showed up. Waitman will be back to punt, and he delivers another beauty. It'll be fair, caught by Darius Davis, and that's where we will continue there. Angels currently leading the Pirates 5-3 in a fine game of baseball. One of the finest games of baseball you will ever see in your life. You know what? Just for that, we'll bring out some baseball music. Tell you what, let's play some ball. Let's play ball, my friends. Ken Griffey. Hey, Mike Trout just did another 3-run homer. Celebration time. Let's go. Because honestly, I think I'm going to need it after this slog. Good God. This is a honey porter that was sitting around for a while. The ingredients were, I made it a couple weeks ago, and there's a lot of honey and a lot of porter. And it's nice and beautiful. It's, I mean, as I said, it's older ingredients, so I'm not expecting much here, but first time I've tried this bad boy. If I die for poison, so be it. Cheers, baby. It's alright. It's not bad. Better than the last one I made. I think that might be the honey smoothing it down. Let's go here. Suarez for 2. Can Fox Sports be lolcow this week? For what? for hiring Drew Brees. Mark Sanchez, unit lost. Mon Man for 2. Well, now we know Kerna pursed us. Well, tell you what, Perna can suck my dick. How's that sound? You know what? Just for that? Just for that, you know what? Hold on. Let me find my Perna chat. Okay. Snoop Dogg in the house. Let me see here. I have to look. I have to search. Hold on here. Hold on. It's going to be a handoff to Vidal. He's got a big hole. He's got down to about the 12-yard line before he's hitting the second level by Kyle Duggar. And I'm saying I love the curse wheel, but it's... Yeah. Damn Perna. It's going to be a plus play over towards Glenn Johnson. Breaks one tackle, moves down to about the 34-yard line. Sorry, I had to do that. Stupid wheel. I hate you. I hate you, wheel. God damn it. And I'm getting distracted. 5 minutes left in the game. And it's just how this goes. It is definitely one of the games of our time. We will never speak of this again. Scott Leo for Ted. Stuck in the hospital and have a procedure tomorrow. But curious, how would you fix the Browns to restore the Steelers-Browns rivalry? I'll answer that question after the 2nd and 7. It's a shotgun formation. Vidal to the left-hand side, 3 wide receiver to the right. Rushing 6. Herbert in the pocket, standing firm, has to throw his jump ball. Incomplete. Aronde Gadsden again, the attempted receiver, but there's a flag on the play. I think this is going to be on the offense, but I'm not sure. Yep, hold on the offense. Hold on the offense. Put it back. Get back. But Scott, in terms of fixing the Browns, here's what I'd do. Arrest Jimmy Haslam for his corruption with Pilot Flying J. Get rid of Jimmy Haslam. Get a competent owner. And then just fling Deshaun Watson into the Cuyahoga. There you go. That's how you fix the Browns. At least that's how I do it. Walker James for 5. Hasta la bye-bye, Johnny Morton. MCDC just ran circles around you with his medical glasses with play calling much like Anthony Lynn in 2021. Herbert throws a check down to Vidal. It's caught. It's going to be down to the 30. Down to the 35. It's a gain of about 8. Or actually 12, I should say. It's going to be down to the 35. It's a 3rd down and mid-range. Good play by the Chargers to get that to Vidal. I don't want a 5-5 tie. No ties. Trent Johnson, how do I fix the Falcons? Delete the franchise and start again. That's how I do it. I will say, for as limited this offensive line is, they're doing a good job of containing the Steeler pass rush. The only sack has been with Jack Sawyer, as well as several others. 3rd and 4. Allen, your motion man. 4 wide receivers set out of the gun. Rushing 5. Herbert looking, evades pressure, has to evade it too late. And I talk about getting pressure out, but the Steelers get there. Keanu Benton with the sack, and the Chargers will have to punt. Bolted away by the glories of Keanu Benton. One of the games of our time. Rook me Amadeus. It could be worse. I swear the Ohio teams are trying to find a way to finish 5th and 6th in the NFC North. Very much so. Ohio State would probably finish 2nd in this division. Maybe 3rd. J.K. Scott will be back to punt. And it's going to be Keyshawn Williams back to return. Gonna need something here. Heavy press. And Scott's going to butte this goal. He's going to boot it away. Williams will be back to catch. A fair catch it at the 23-yard line, where hopefully we'll get some offense going with 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Chargers get ball at second half, FYI. Rook me Amadeus. Pizza! You know what? We need the pizza for this one. We got to bring back the pizza. I'm sorry. Bring it back. Come on. Come on. Bring back the pizza. Bring back the pizza. Come on. We got to bring back the pizza. if we don't understand the power of pizza, and if this pizza doesn't want to work, then you know what? We'll bring back the pizza. How's that sound? And now I have this gigantic thing on my screen that I can't get rid of because it won't replay. James Lindsay, I didn't forget your super chat. I'm 20 minutes behind. So we're good there. Don't worry. I see you. I see you, James Lindsley. You're good. You're a couple away. Kevin G. will bring out the pizza after this 1st and 10. Single back set. Jalen Warren in the backfield. 2 wide receiver, 2 tight end set. 5 in line for the Chargers. Snap down. Toss play. Far side over towards Jalen Warren. Gets past the literal line of scrimmage. Gets maybe about 5, but not much else there. Tackle on the play by Justin Eboige, the second-year player out of Alabama. But unfortunately, you know what? If we're not going to bring out the pizza, I will bring out the pizza here. The pizza will not be ignored. Say it with me, friends. Come on. I mean, we need pizza. It's an idea that we just need enough pizza. Blaze 4825, greatest game candidate if the score stays the same. No. Fuck you. I have a debriefing to do. 2nd and 6 out of the gun. Rodgers standing firm in the pocket. Throws on the middle field. Delivered. Picked. What the fuck was that too, Aaron? You overthrew DK Metcalf by a country mile. RJ Mickens just had to stand there. What the fuck? I played the pizza! God damn it! I played the pizza! Come on! Damn it, Perna! Damn it! It is a definite fucking of the ball. With 2:09 and the Chargers in field goal range at the 38-yard line. It was pretty much like a punt. Your man in motion there is going to be Scott Matlock, lined up in the pistol. Snap down, handoff over towards Kamani Vidal. Has a big hole burst in front of him. Down to the 3rd level. Will be down to about the 30-yard line. And Weebulis for 5. This is a great baseball game. I can't believe Skeens gave up that 2 RBI double in the first. Gore sports ball. Yes, sir. And James Lindsley, you're up next. You think the Pacers are missing Halliburton and Turner? A bigger hangover than the 2022 Rams. Also, who knew firing Hugh Freeze would awaken the Auburn offense? Why did they hire Freeze? Reputation. Everyone hated the Freeze hire to begin with, James, but that's just how that is. It is definitely it's definitely one of the things of our time. I don't know what else to say. But I think the Pacers are missing Halliburton and Turner. I mean, they have nothing left. Those were their 2 elite guys. Turner's in Milwaukee. Halliburton's out. And unfortunately, what isn't out right now is DraftKings Sportsbook, the sponsor of this video. And I mentioned to you once again, the glories of DraftKings Sportsbook is the sight to behold. Remember, use the promo code UTREE in the link below, and new customers bet $5. You can get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins, plus 3 months of NBA League Pass on us. See, we're talking about the Indiana Pacers. We're talking about Tyrese Halliburton, Miles Turner. Guess what? You don't want to watch the Pacers, you can watch somebody else on NBA League Pass for 3 months on DraftKings. So, as always, as I said, Jonnu Smith anytime touchdown, but we'll see. I should have done the over 1.5 interception rate by Aaron Rodgers, but maybe he's on the take. Nah, probably not. Aaron Rodgers is too much pride to do that. But I want to let you know as well, once again, new customers bet $5, get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins, plus 3 months of NBA League Pass on us. Use the promo code UTREE in the link below. Always play responsibly, kids. Once again, thanks to DraftKings for sponsoring this stream. Salute. Amen. And I'm going to be honest here. It's probably a little more action going on in this game. Oh, I've been a shill for a long time, man. Come on. I love selling out. I am a corporate whore. Man. Yeah, it's a safety and a field goal, and they're charging. We'll see if the Pacers beat the Warriors tonight. I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see. And I got to get a few more super chat here. Adam Wetstein for $2.79 Canadian. It is vacuum tubes go to the hardware store. I mean, I might have to. Unfortunately, they're closed right now. Mistress Oasis Girl. Sharks over 500. A miracle or future? I think it's the future. Macklin Celebrini. All hail his glory. He is the salvation that you needed. Here's your new franchise face. Take care of him. I love me some Macklin Celebrini. He's so fucking good. Unchained America for 2. Pirates 3. Dodgers 5. Fun baseball game. No, it's the Angels, man. The Angels have the lead. And it's a 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line. Handoff over to Vidal. Breaks to the outside. Can he get the first down marker? He does. Beats Patrick Queen to the outside. He's got the first down. Reset the chains. 1:50 left in the second quarter. Down to the 29. This wouldn't have happened if Chris Boswell didn't miss a field goal. The moment Chris Boswell missed a field goal, I mean, I kind of knew this stuff there. Hey, corporate tree is very real. I am a whore. Oh, man. Well, Soupy Spirit, that was a joke. That was the thing, man. It's a quick screen over towards Quentin Johnson. Jukes past the original line of scrimmage. Breaks 2 tackles. He'll be down to about the 20-yard line. Hey, well, Soupy Spirit, the thing is, like, it's an obligation, but it is what it is, man. What? Who retracted it? Did somebody delete that message? Come on, man. Soupy Spirit was right. I am a hypocrite. This is what it is. It's going to be a quick pass over to Gadsden. It'll be down to about the 23-yard line. Gains 2 to the outside. Unknown. They're never firing Tomlin. You know this, man. Squid Party for 5. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Your good gets better. Then you better get best. Bears in 3. 1, 2, 3, Bears. Love the video, man. Thank you. I know Super Spirit. I'm Super Spirit, man. I mean, I get it. It's hard to detect sarcasm here, man. But I appreciate you, man. Hey, gotta keep me honest, man. I get it. Trust me. I get it, dude. It's a timeout by the Chargers with 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Celebrini's at the Warriors. Booty genius? Football. This is what football is, my friends. I have to take care of some shit posting real quick. So give me 1 second. This is football, my friends. Football in 2025. This is beautifully ugly football. Third and 1 for the Chargers. Out of the gun is Justin Herbert. 3 wide receivers set. Your man in motion. There's going to be Keenan Allen. Lone receiver left side. Vidal, your runner to the right. Rushing 6. It's going to be a handoff weak side. Can he get the first down marker? He does. He'll be down to about the 14-yard line, and the Chargers will take... Actually, they're going to let this clock burn for a little bit. But that's just about it. I mean, we need a pick here. We need a pick. Come on. It's 3-5. It's beautiful football, man. Don't tell me football's not beautiful. 1st and 10. Herbert looking, throws outside, delivers, caught. Actually, it's dropped by Keenan Allen. Great coverage by James Pierre. Clock will stop with 16 seconds left in the second quarter. This is definitely one of the games of our time. One of the games of our time. If I truly say so myself. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. Out of the gun is Herbert. Allen, your motion man from left to right. 3 wide receivers set 4 on the line for the Steelers. Herbert looking, throws inside, delivers, caught, touchdown. Ladd McConkey on the inside slant. What they have had trouble with all year. And it is no longer a great, beautifully ugly football game. It's just fucking ugly. It's 11-3. God damn it. Come on. Can you at least let me have fun? Please. Come on. Look, even Tomlin said, it's like, man, I want a 3-5. I wanted a 3-5 game. Blew it. Yeah. Dicker's kick is up. It's good. Tell me how this... if you weren't watching this game, you're going to sit there and think... See, I don't know if this is actually going to work, but if you looked at this game and said, oh, the Chargers are up 12-3, you think Cameron Dicker 4 field goals? Nope. Nowhere close. Brandon Eccles on the coverage, but it's a clean inside slant by Ladd McConkey, and one of the games of our time. I love football. I love beautifully ugly football. God damn it. God damn it. Larry DM, this game's setting football back 50 years. Fuck no. This is great football. What are you talking about? Come on. We gave up a 7-run home run. Fucking grand slam +3 for Mike Trout. They're trying to get him a championship so they get extra points. I don't know if it'll go scoregami. 12-3 is pretty common. Anakin Skywalker, I can't believe Fox made me listen to Donald Trump call my Lions games Fox. Why? Well, let me tell you something. The Commanders, their team, they're not a very good team. One of the worst teams I've seen in my life. I believe, I mean, it's definitely resembling of the shutdown. Bad stuff. Terrible, very terrible. I knew Dan Snyder. Terrible guy. Not a good player. A very bad individual. Not somebody I'd associate with in real time. Not very good. Very small penis. But if I truly say so myself, just stuff along the lines. William Sorkin for 2, Padres beating the Pirates. It's now a slaughter. They're leading them by 9. Official Gus Ricklin for 5. If Green Bay inexplicably beats Philly tomorrow despite having half the offense banged up or out. And I have to move back up. I will just assume Super Bowl is Carolina, Indy. No. Tennessee magically comes back. Carolina, Tennessee. 12 seconds left. It's empty set gun for Rodgers. They're going to try to get the field goal range, make it a 1-score game. 3-man rush. Rodgers looking, has time. Still waiting. Throws up in the middle of the field, delivered, nearly picked. Roman Wilson, the intended receiver, and there's 1 second left. I mean, at this point, they're probably just going to take a knee. Call from there. Ian Hoffman, I mean, it's, I talk fast. It's tough to do just because it's just how it is. I am kind of tree, but it's, yeah. Sometimes you just got to talk about Trump. Great Trump. Beautiful Trump. Beautiful stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong. Great people. I mean, this is not beer. This is Diet Coke. I love me some Diet Coke. I'm going to get a Diet Coke later. Good stuff. Beautiful stuff. And Soupy Spirit calling me out for hypocrisy as it should, and it's deflected, incomplete, and that'll be halftime, where the Pittsburgh Steelers are, wait, are we still in 1 second? I mean, the clock's malfunctioning again. I thought it was halftime. What's going on here? Do we have 5 seconds or are we at 1 second, NBC? What the fuck are we doing? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Oh, dude, I saw that soccer play goal. The windmill kick in the snow. I can see if I can find that. Isaac Baruch's wholesome Gabagoolard. I'll get to this 3rd and 10, and it's going to be a timeout for the Chargers with 5 seconds left. Well, Frank T, yeah. As I said, I wasn't, I may have to abandon this shirt real quick. Because quite frankly, that's what I'm trying to figure out. The clock's been at 1 second. I thought that would end the half, but I guess not. That's why they stopped it early on, because the clock had stalled. And I don't know. Is it 1 second? Is it 5 seconds? I don't know. I don't know. And Isaac Brooks holds some Gabagool Is Bo Nix the modern early John Elway? F's up for 3 quarters, then becomes enough of a superhero to etch out victory in the 4th. I ordered pizza. I'd say more Tebow. Tebow had those 4th quarter drives, and it just becomes a mess. It's going to be a quick throw over to Roman Wilson, and that will end the half as Roman Wilson gets a 9-yard gain. And that will end it as the Steelers have a first half to easily forget. 12-3 Chargers with them receiving the second half kickoff. They are perfectly scheming this defense, and the offense looks fucking terrible against an undermanned group. And, I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but I kind of am. I figured they would have won this by now, but, I mean, it is treating it like it is the Like my XSplit, it is fucking up left and right, and I don't know. I mean, it's one of the games of our time. One of the games of our time. I'll just put it that way. And yeah, it's things happened, and we'll call it like that. I don't know what to say. It is officially halftime, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I need a lot more of this. But it is 12-3. Chargers take a wild guess as to what happened here. It is not what you'd expect. Aaron Rodgers has been pretty bad. Missing passes, really bad pick. 64 yards of offense. Justin Herbert, relatively keeping it a grind, but he's done his job. They've really done a good job chipping away at that defense. 2 sacks apiece for both teams. Kamani Vidal, once again, the run defense starting to hold their own, which is... I don't understand why the Colts had trouble last week, so... I don't know. Jalen, just run to Jalen Warren, man. Just keep him all the time. He's the only one doing anything. Metcalf had a pass that was overthrown. Rodgers had that fumble for a safety. And Vlad McConkey, Quentin Johnston, it's been a have to forget. Burn it. Burn it. Kenneth Gainwell with a return. Keyshawn Williams with a return. Chris Boswell missed a field goal. Which is terrible. And looking at gym equipment. I saw an ad on YouTube, and I don't know why, but I'm not buying one of these. It's too pricey. I was just curious as to the price. But sometimes whenever you buy one thing, they think, oh my god, you want to buy this? Like, no. No. I don't. Let's go over some other scores in the meantime, though. Atlanta chokes again. They lose to the Indianapolis Colts, who escape thanks to the glories of Jonathan Taylor, 244 rushing yards, 31-25. The New York Derp choke again because they had to get rid of Jackson Dart and put in Russell Wilson. Odds ride to a 24-20 loss. The Dolphins beat the Buffalo Bills. They beat the snot out of them in a game that Buffalo honestly needed, but they're losing ground to El Patriotes with a 6-3 record, and they won their Super Bowl and laid a massive egg, especially in their own zone. J.J. McCarthy unleashed his alter ego 9, throwing arm punts left and right and leading the Vikings to a 19-27 loss over the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson winning his 3rd in a row. And the Ravens have salvaged, which, I mean, you're in danger. Otherwise, you got to be careful. The New York Jets make history. The Browns finding a unique way to lose. The Cleveland Browns held their opponent to less than 175 yards of offense while not turning over the ball and still lost the game. Justin Fields only had 12 yards of passing minus a 41-yard check down. The Browns suck. Good fucking lord. The New England Patriots prove their superiority again. Travion Henderson, you see why you give him the ball? Because he's great. And the Patriots win thanks to a final moment. They are 8-2. Imagine saying that. I think that self-destruction against Pittsburgh woke them up. Tampa Bay, they're just battered, so I can't really blame them for that. And the biggest upset of the day, the Panthers shit the fucking bed. They lay a gigantic egg against the New York Saints. They made Tyler Shuck look more than competent. And Bryce Young is, 17-7. The Texans pull off the comeback thanks to the glories of General Mills. It is their version of Gettysburg and Pickett's charge, but Pickett is now Trevor Lawrence. 26 unanswered points in Scorigami, 36-29. Seahawks put belt to ass. It was 35-0 early on, and that's where it stayed, 44-22. The Rams needed to pull off the business. They do what they do. They keep up in the division race with the Seahawks. Big matchup with them next week. 42-26. And the commies are dead. Their highlight was Donald Trump talking on television. Detroit Lions win 44-22 with Dan Campbell calling the offensive plays. And I'd say it worked out pretty well. Speaking of which... Gruntle Wookie, what's your favorite shitpost of all time? Broncos Country, Let's Ride. I'm a fan of that one. I would say Congrats Lightning. I'm a fan of that one. And I mean, the shitpost, the Congrats Cowboys 2 years ago was fucking hilarious. I mean, Giuliano. I mean, you misspelled his name, but honestly, call him Bruce Young. I don't think he gives a shit. He should be Bruce Young. He's terrible. Asteroid Delta for 5. Thanks, brother. How you doing? Hey, Treat. First time dono. Shadow viewer. Thank you, man. I appreciate you for joining me, man. I appreciate you watching me all these years, man. I have your Steelers are somehow okay, even with the tragedy that is this game. Bengals gonna win. Cheers. Yeah, Asteroid, I love you, but sorry. No. Oh, we got a Grassi raid. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I'm going through it right now. I think I might have to change this shirt. Save me. Save me, please. Save me. Save me. I'm in a glass case of emotion. You know what? I think this time's a responding kind. I think we need to respond in kind, my friends. It's time to counter raid. We need to counter raid. We need to gather our armies and develop. Counter raid for Tom Grassi. Watching Justin Herbert. It's raiding time. Go! You know what? Let's find another in the meantime, though. That's how we begin, and truly stuff. It's you have to save me. I told you, you have to save me. Let me see if I can get somebody else to raid in the meantime. And then we'll go over some action in the beautiful land itself. Adonis, I can always do him. Director College Football, Cerebral Palsy Gamer, I did him last week. Steel Twins, League Gamer UK, it's a simulation. Payscale Pro, Joey Wagner. I'll do JG9. You know what? Let's do JG9. I mean, his Jags did not do well, but I'll raid JG9. Let's raid him and enjoy his good time.
Yeah, I was watching the, I didn't get your...
Hold on, I forgot to turn it off. I said sorry about your charges on the stream. Oops. Sorry, JG. I'm not drunk, I swear. Sorry about your charge. Maybe I'm predicting the future. Maybe the Steelers come back. Maybe so. Maybe so. Yes. Please. Oh, boy. Kaiser and Gilroy for 2. Even in November, the Pirates are losing. Very sad. Sad. James Lindsley for 5. Who's the biggest soap opera in sports? Ravens, Steelers, Clemson football, the Clippers, or the New York Rangers? LSU might be the soap opera right now. I mean, they had a week where they just blew up. Penn State might be up there. I would say Ravens have kind of calmed down with the winning. So we'll calm it down for the time being. That's the thing. It's hard to keep up a year-long soap opera. The thing like the Steelers, it's just one of the things. Just one of the things. Yeah, I love you too, Grassi, but it's... oh, can I do a chiseled raid? You know what? Let's do a chiseled raid. We'll do a chiseled raid too. Why not? Why not? I love chiseled. I love me some chiseled Adonis. The good man. And he's going to be flipping out right now. Ravens 6, Steelers 7. No. No. It's rating time, boys. Subscribe to Chiseled Adonis, by the way. And he's probably flipping out on the Steelers. I don't blame him. I legitimately don't blame him. It's a disaster. Azetta for 5. This game is making me nostalgic for the halcyon days of last Thursday when the final score was 10-7. I agree. I agree. When I had hoped for this game. There's still a half, so we'll see. Adam Wetstein flipping, by the way, slow horses in this game. No difference. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds about right. Bowman Spiral for 5. Appreciated the release the bogus in the last sports ball video. Take care. I mean, let's be real here. This is what this game is. It's the Steelers. Here's what they did today.
Release the bogus.
They released the bogus. They are releasing all of the bogus today, and it's not good. It's not good. Mount Music Man 85. Just think, 8 days ago we all witnessed the glory of a Game 7, and now it was the best of sports ball. It was the worst of sports ball. Yeah. Not happy. Not happy. Unchained America. Man, the Pirates suck. Have they thought about hiring Mike Tomlin? Well, you know what? 83-79 Super Bowl. Maybe they can hire Oli Marmol. Death Wish for 2, fire Tomlin. Oh, dude. Death Wish, they are never firing Tomlin. You know that, dude. Like, it'll be the heat death of the earth. Mike Tomlin will still have a job. It's just what it is. Mr. Rhythm for 5. Ah, yes, Rodgers can take the Steelers a Super Bowl. Oh, we're going Super Bowl. We're going 98 Super Bowl. Come on. Sports Talk Chud. Hello, boys. I'm back. Pretty much. And Mr. Rhythm. Tomlin should know how to tame the Roman Empire. Correct. Yet for some reason, he's not. And with a battered offensive line. And on for 5. Thoughts on a potential Patriots-Steelers playoff matchup? Either wildcard or divisional round. I think the Patriots are going to be gunning for revenge. I think in reality, I think the Patriots are the better team. But the problem is they had 5 turnovers. And the problem is, once again, if the Steelers, you're not getting splash plays, then this is what happens. Tomlin went 9-8 against the Grim Reaper pretty much. It's like The Sims. He goes 9-8. 9-8. He has 17 siblings going 9-8. That's how it is. And on for 2, Drake May equals MVP. Ooh. I'd say Mahomes. Mahomes for the time being. Drake May's going to be up there. It's always changing. Matthew Stafford's a dark horse for the MVP, by the way. He's done really well. And the Leafs lost again. Ah, come on. Stupid Leafs. Over-under on icy lights I consume. I'm already on 1. I will have a few more. But I will say. Sherms, any thoughts on Shelton Twins Hiram? Have fun. I'm sorry. That is a cheap hire. You only brought him because of familiarity. I don't know how the fuck he got another GM managerial job this quickly. I really don't. D-Blow's guy for 5. Nothing but law for the Rossi Posse. Crazy damn game, ain't it? Kill me. Kill me, please. I want to die. And on for 2. Ravens 6. Steelers 7. I don't know whatever the hell this is. I couldn't tell you. Kevin G for 2. Bears make the playoffs and the Packers miss. That would be the ultimate hilarity. Ultimate hilarity. Lightning guy for 5. Justin Fields with the stats he had today was basically Luigi wins by doing nothing. It's the Jets doing nothing, man. It was the whole team. 2 special teams and Justin Fields had a 41-yard check down. That's what it was. They won a game without a quarterback. And so I don't know how you make Dylan Gabriel the better quarterback, but I mean, they did it. They found a way to do it. The factory of sadness never ceases to amaze me. And neither does me, too. Aaron Rodgers has had the longest time to throw this year with 3 seconds, and he has not done well. So, yeah. Tied for second fewest first downs in the first half of his career. Probably the record was again with the Jets. Arctic Phoenix 27, biggest disappointment in the NFL this year. Ravens. Well, Ravens are at least coming back, but I would say them. I would probably say to Texans. I figured their offense would be a lot better. And I thought Geno Smith would be a lot better too. I thought he'd at least offer them stability at quarterback. Boswell will be out to kick the ball away. He kicks it away to the outside. It'll be picked up at about the 8-yard line by the Chargers. To the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, back to the 30. Breaks a tackle around the 30-yard line. Travion Williams with the return. He'll get to about the 33-yard line where the Chargers will begin again. And Mr. Snowman, do you think age is finally catching up to Rodgers? I thought it caught up to him a couple years ago with that Achilles injury. But, as I said, it's he still has a little bit left, but he's not what he was. It's obvious. I mean, I get why they did it. I didn't want him because I felt like they should just, like, at least try something different, but what do I know? I mean, Poison's Maple, this is the Sunday Night Football game of all time. I mean, I thought it'd be at least a Thursday Night Football game, but what do I know? 1st and 10 for the Chargers out of the pistol. Kamani Vidal behind him. It's going to be a false start. Roll it back. It is a false start on Scott Matlock, the fullback, third-year player to Boise State. No, that's not Matlock. That's Tucker Fisk. Tucker Fisk, the tight end, second-year player to Stanford, and he's already getting pulled off the field. It's like, get the fuck out of here, man. Stop fucking up our drive. 1st and 15 at the 28-yard line for the Chargers. Vidal to the right of Herbert in the shotgun. It's a trip set, now duo, with Keenan Allen in motion. Man coverage for the Steelers. 4 on the line out of the dime. Herbert. Next, it takes the jump. Looks. Throws delivered to the side of the inside. It's going to be caught. But I think this is going to be offsides. I think this is coming back. I think Highsmith jumped. So we pretty much restarted again. Yep, they're calling it offsides on the Steelers. And that's just how that is. Rook me Amadeus for 5. We need to get Tree. We need to get Tree the rights to 8-bit win Lord of Cinder for Christmas. The way sports ball is going this year, it could be in every vid this season. It'll just be played nonstop. Yeah, it's, I mean, I get what Highsmith was trying to do. He's trying to pull the TJ Watt. Hayward had the high-end talent. It was actually caught by Herbert. But it's, we do it again. 1st and 10, so we reset again. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Again. Matlock, your man in Fisk, your man in motion. Strong formation. Quick handoff over towards Vidal. Breaks the line of scrimmage, not much else. So gain 2. On the play, tackle there is going to be by Keanu Benton, as well as Malik Harrison. Be a 2nd down and 8 coming up, with 14:25 left in the 3rd quarter. And Anna Pierce, Commies, they're done anyway. They're 3 and 6. I mean, Daniels will be back in a couple weeks, but otherwise it's not going to be much. It just is what it is. Playing Peyton Wilson is out of the gun is Justin Herbert. Vidal to his right-hand side. 3 wide receivers set. Tight end left. Heavy pressure weak side for the Steelers. 2 men back deep. Herbert looking. Throws inside. Fake toss. Deflected. Incomplete. Blocked off by TJ Watt with his high-end talent. James Ward. It's, hey, Three Rivers Stadium has a soft spot in my heart, James. That's just how that is. The mistake, you have to do the mistake by the lake. Come on. It's always the mistake by the lake. Three Rivers Stadium it's that gaudy charm. When I went to Oco, that's how it was. Yep, TJ Watt high in talent. The splash play. It's what he does. Attempted pass was to Quentin Johnston on the inside slant. Couldn't get there. 3rd and 8 coming up. Out of the empty set gun is Herbert. Heavy pressure by the Steelers on the front. They're going to be rushing 5. Herbert looking. Throws inside. Caught. It's a 1st down and more by Keenan Allen. He'll get to about the 46. Jalen Ramsey on the coverage. He'll gain about 12. Hey, ARL, Three Rivers was our dump. It was always our dump. Our dump, it was the greatest dump in the history of the world. I refuse to think otherwise. And it's a 1st down Chargers. We keep the ball moving. 1st and 10 for the Chargers weak side I formation. Vidal with the handoff. Bursting up the middle of the field. He'll get nowhere. Harmon and Y.A. Black. The rookie out of Iowa 5th round pick. Another black and gold team. Go no gain. No gain whatsoever. And I am trying to get this XSplit to work, but apparently it will not work because reasons. Have a super chat here. Chat viewer. Okay. No, it is not renamed. Jesus Christ. Hey, the Vatican. It is what it is. 2nd and 10. Gadsden, your motion man, out of the gun. 5-man rush. Herbert looking. Throws inside. Delivers. Caught. Actually, wait, it's dropped. Broken up on the play by James Pierre. Quentin Johnson had the 1st down, but James Pierre was able to get his mitts on it and take it away. As the beautiful life imagines itself. I mean, it's breaking up for me. That's the problem. That's why I'm trying to fix it. They had it, but unfortunately Johnston couldn't get it there in time. It is a 3rd and 10 for the Chargers. Out of the shotgun. 3 wide receivers set to the left-hand side. Tight end to the right. Vidal to his left, snap down, rushing 4. Herbert, looking, still looking, thrown, sacked by Alex Highsmith. It's a 5-yard loss, and the Chargers will have to punt it away. So, fortunately, no foul, but the Steelers are still down by 2 scores. They need offense and fast. Herbert tried to get out of the pocket, but unfortunately he couldn't. Highsmith was just right there. J.K. Scott back to punt, and Keyshawn Williams will be back to return it. Scott punts it away. It is high, and it is far. It'll be fair caught at around the 9-yard line. Williams nearly bobbles it, but he's able to get it in time. And that's where we will begin again. Mitch Fallis for 5. Tree, you think NFL will flex Steelers-Ravens to Sunday Night Football instead of Texans-Chiefs Week 14? AFC North Football in primetime, or will CBS keep that locked? I think CBS keeps it locked. I'm going to be honest here, Mitch. That's my honest belief. Gruntle Wookie for 2. James Pierre looks legit. Tree, I mean, he has always been good in emergency situations. He's done a lot better than Darius Slay. I will say that. Lightning Guy for 10 bones. Also, I know it's early, but the Lightning are starting to at least get back on track after starting an ugly 1-4-2. Hopefully they can keep it up, but what do I know? It's early. Things can happen. I agree, Lightning Guy. I think they still happen. I mean, you finally come around. This is like one of your last years. So you did need this. But at the same time, it's just more or less just trying to fix itself, per se. It'd be nice if this worked. I mean, it is chugging right now. I mean, straight up chugging. This is annoying. I mean, just Mike, I hope the bullshit starts. I really do. And back again. Yeah, this is chugging on me. I have no idea why. This is annoying as shit. I mean, I checked it earlier. It was working. Justin DeVoe, Bills can still win the division, but it's going to be tough. You're 2 games back. You have 1 more game on New England, but they do have a game on you. So they're more likely going to claim tiebreaker. I mean, we better show some magic this round, hopefully. Well, James Ward, we'll see. I mean, I'm in the point where I like what I see so far. I think they're a breath of fresh air, but at the same time, it's a little tough. The home crowd goes wild. Yeah, I agree with that. I truly agree with that. Okay, it's starting to load. Starting to load. Come on. There we go. Yeah, this thing is chugging. The armchair quarterback blend. Move that. There we go. We got the chat back. We got the tank bowl. Here we go. I know they got the round ball rocking. I get it, but that's tank bowl music, baby. Tank bowl has happened, and 90s Bulls highlights are playing in the background versus the Utah Jazz in the NBA Finals. I'm Marv Albert on the call. James, I don't think anybody's sold on them, but their defense is really good, but otherwise, toss play over towards Jalen Warren. Jumps over defender. That's it, Jalen. The high-end talent of Jalen Warren leaps over a defender. Fuck you. It's a gain of 15, first down. Oh, Cam Hart. Get out of here, buddy. Get out of here. Oh, it's beautiful. Just say it off the ball to Jalen Warren. He's the only thing making our offense go right now. Bob Costas, too. Yep. Bob Costas, Marv Albert. That's how we do it. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Single back set. Gainwell still in the game. 5 on the line. Snap is down. It's going to be a handoff. Gets up the middle of the field. He'll gain about 5, but he'll be taken down by, I believe, this is Deshaun Hand, the former Detroit Lion. 8th round year player out of Alabama with 10:50 left in the 3rd quarter. Marv, show off your toupee. Yeah. Hey, if my computer explodes, so be it. The Leafs blew another lead. Oh, so they kind of did what the Penguins did against them. 2nd and 5 for the Steelers. And I think they're going to have to call a timeout. Actually, there's an injury on the field. It's a Charger down. This is going to be Tyre Tart. The guy who slapped a Chief, 6-year player to Florida International. And you see the shirt rip right now. Bragging rights sports for 2. Yoy, a double yoy. What a hurdle by Jalen Warren. That's not really a good Myron Cup, but that's just how that is. You see his shirt just ripped up right there. It's yeah, he's got more shirts. He'll be fine. It'll be a 2nd and 5 when Tart walks off the field. He is walking on his own power, but he is very ginger. Yeah, he is kind of... Didn't know there was an 8th round. I don't know. Could be an 8th round. Sorry, it's a 8th-year player I'm looking at. I'm thinking an undrafted free agent for Deshaun Hand. And then you see Jalen Warren do Jalen Warren things, and it's beautiful. My AC, turn my AC. Why would I turn my AC up? It's cold out. I have my heat on. Lay it on the line, yes sir. Lay it on the line. On the 2nd and 5, single back set. Warren again in the backfield. Muth is your man in motion with the 2 tight ends set. 4 on the line for the Chargers. 2 men back deep out of the nickel. Metcalf, your receiver far side. Snap down. Handoff over towards Jalen Warren. Gets past the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get the first down marker, but he's going to get close. He'll get to about the 30, maybe about 3 on the gain. 10:05 left in the 3rd quarter. And we'll have a 3rd and 2 coming up. Well, Deshaun Hand was undrafted, so technically he was an 8th round player. I just messed it up. So I tell you, Tart was undrafted. To 3rd and 2. Warren now in the bench. So it's going to be a Kenneth Gainwell situation. Rodgers will be out of the shotgun. Gainwell to his left. 2 tight ends set. With Jonnu and Freiermuth lined up alongside Calvin Austin. Lone receiver right hand side is DK Metcalf. It's going to be a timeout. Actually, there's a flag. So what's going on? Yep, they're calling a timeout. Steelers call their first timeout of the half. They just got a little confused there, unfortunately. Blow Leafs blow. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I have a fan. I have a fan underneath my computer right now. You see, like, right there? And you get to see my nitty-gritty. As I said, I try to keep this clean. I try to organize it, but at the same time, as I said, I need, like, an actual computer. I think that's the real thing. More tape? Maybe more tape. The fan's working overdrive. Catch the NFL musical. You mean the Bengals or the Panthers? Here's a 3rd and 2 out of the gun as Rodgers. Gainwell to his left. Trips to the left-hand side. Your motion man is DK Metcalf. Showing man. 4-man rush. Rodgers looking. Delivers. He's wrapped up and sacked. He's tried to step up in the pocket. He cannot get there. Tuli Pulotu was there with the sack, and the Steelers will have to punt again. I don't know what Rodgers is doing. He's trying to do his old tricks, but he doesn't have the mobility anymore. Mino Mark, I do have a cooling pad. I have a cooling pad right now. So I have one working right now. It's still slow. The Chargers are just beating us at our own game. 4-man rushes. They just can't get anything, and they're perfectly scheming us. That's all that there is to be said. 3rd sack for the Chargers. Waitman will be back to punt. Darius Davis, we're going to need a fuck up here, buddy. Come on. Come on. It'll be returned at the 30-yard line. Down to the 35, wrapped up there by Roman Wilson. He'll get a 5-yard return. Are they going to call a penalty? There's a flag on the play. I'm not sure if this is going to be on Wilson or Davis. But we'll see. Might be on Wilson since he was the first one to initiate. I don't have a water cooler. That's the problem. Yeah, that's on Wilson. That's on Wilson. They're going to call that every time, dude. You stood up in his face. Okay, actually, it's a penalty on the Chargers. It's a block in the back. I thought it was a penalty on Roman Wilson, but I guess not. I don't know. I beats me. I mean, I couldn't tell you. Do we bring out the pizza? I mean, I feel like we have to kind of bring out the pizza right now. Like, do we? You know what? I'll bring out Under the Rotten Pizza. I'll bring out the Final Fantasy. So it's a different kind of pizza. It's not the real pizza, but it's a different type of pizza theme. Under the Rotten Pizza. Lots of pizza. Jeebus, did you hold the fort? We're gonna need you today, buddy. We are most definitely going to need you. Ooh, this is a mess. 1st and 10 for the Chargers at the 23-yard line. I formation. Matlock is your fullback with a 2 tight end set. Man in motion is going to be, I believe this is, that's going to be Fisk. Play action. Herbert looks, throws, caught. Lad McConkey wide open. In between the hashes. It's going to be a gain of 15. 1st down. And the home crowd is stunned. The home crowd is stunned. Oh, boy. Way of the Hawk for 2. The Giants are about to delete their entire staff in the offseason. Manak, it's going to be a fake reverse handoff over towards Kamani Vidal. It's got a big hole in front of him. Down to the 50 into Steeler territory. And another 1st down. It's a gain of 12. Josh Duggar was able to get it, and Joey Porter Jr. is down now. Joey Porter Jr. is down and lying on the ground. I need more of this. This is bad. They fooled on the reverse, and Joey Porter Jr. actually took a nasty lick on his oblique. And he is in pain. So we're down to another corner. Fuck. Well, J-Rogs, I mean, it's the scheme. Always has been. But Joey Porter, that might be a broken wrist. He just had an awkward landing. So does that mean Jalen Ramsey moves back to corner? Joey Porter Jr. is not happy. That might be a couple weeks. Hopefully. That sucks. Well, King Kai, I mean, at this rate, if you move Jalen Ramsey back to corner, you're into Juan Thornhill and Chuck Clark territory. And I think that's what they're doing. They have Duggar and Chuck Clark out there at safety. They're moving Ramsey back to corner. Out of the gun is Herbert. Man in motion is going to be Trey Harris. Snap down, handoff over towards Kamani Vidal. He gets to the 40, down to the 39. It's a gain of 7. And they are just going roughshod over this Steeler unit. Ooh. Mason Cook, yeah, that wrist looked bad. It looked bad. Really bad, dude. Well, I mean, Vancouver came back last night. And Kevin G with the pizza. We're going to need pizza after this. 2nd and 2. Johnson, your motion man. Handoff over towards Vidal. He's wrapped up in the backfield. Nick Herbig was able to get there and get some much-needed relief. It's a loss of 3. 3rd down and 5 coming up, thank God. Mr. Robinson, I do blame the wheel. Fuck the wheel. This is all Brandon's fault. TJ Ramsey's been okay. Problem is, it's not really, they haven't been really throwing it deep. They've more or less been doing what the Steelers do, just quick passes and just trying to maintain. 3rd and 4. Out of the gun. Herbert in stand. Vidal to his right. Snap is down, rushing 4. Herbert looking, throws deflected, incomplete. Cameron Hayward with the high-end talent. It makes it a 4th and 4. That's unfortunately what you need right now. Yep. So, here it is. Cameron Dicker will be attempting a long field goal to try and make this a 12-point game. It's 59 yards from the left hash. Please miss. Please miss. Please miss. Please miss. He did not miss. He got it. That is a fucking incredible kick, though. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Damn. That is a hell of a kick, though. The road crowd goes wild. And the home crowd is stunned. Like, this is literally a home game for the Steelers, and it's... You're getting just whacked. And I know things can change quickly, but it's not looking good. You can't get anything going on offense. You don't have a passing game right now. Can it be 5-3 again? Please, can it be 5-3 again? I want it to be 5-3. Come on. Come on. I'd be 5-3. Austin Williams for 5. This is such a, and we're the Cleveland Browns ass offense. Yeah, I mean, Aaron Rodgers is, he's maybe it's because I'm wearing the jersey. The problem is, like, this is why I didn't really get that excited about the Colts game, because I feel like that was fluky. I feel like the Colts kind of self-destructed there. I was thinking they'd win this one. Maybe I should just be cynical going into games. Maybe that's how the Steelers win. Maybe when I have optimism about them winning, they shit the bed. But when I'm cynical, when I think they're going to lose, maybe they win. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe that's what I got to do. I'm already having beer, buddy. I'm way ahead of you. Kobeck's Elucidator, most predictable games, stellar football. They're still probably going to keep us invested all season to win 9-8 and 10-7 and get eliminated by the Bills, or finish just out of a playoff spot. This is the kind of game you need to win. And Kevin G. Jeebus needs to help them with the inside slant. They don't have a linebacker that can cover a tight end. That's the problem. Patrick Queen he's been a huge disappointment. I mean, I might have to change it. I might have to take this off, because that's the only way. I mean, I might have to change it. Mr. Surgicana, I mean, I might be. He could have gotten maybe a couple more yards out of it. He might have been able to make that from 65. Brady, they're not firing everyone. Come on. Kick is going to be delivered and returned. This is going to be returned by Williams. Bakes the 20 down to the 30, back to the 34-yard line before he's wrapped up there by Del'Shawn Phillips, the 6-year player out of Illinois, the former Atlanta Falcon. And there's another flag on the play. What's this flag on? It's going to be on Pittsburgh. It is a hold. It is a hold on Trey Sermon, just brought up from the practice squad. He has had a couple carries this year, former San Francisco 49er and the 5th-year player out of Ohio State. He has been charged with the hold, and it will keep going. Matthew Evans said, it is not Trey Howard time. They would never bench Aaron Rodgers. You know that, man. It'll be Mason Rudolph, the red zone reindeer time before that. Thing I'm concerned about are the injuries to Joey Porter Jr. That's the real concern. 1st and 10. For the Steelers, Washington, your man in motion, snap down, play action, rolls out of the pocket, has time, but he underthrows it incomplete. Jonnu Smith was the intended receiver. The man covering him was Bud Dupree, and he just ducked it. Rodgers is having his worst game as a Steeler. It's bad. This is the Aaron Rodgers I was fearing when they signed him. And I'm not really damning him because he's done a decent enough job, but this is bad. He is unable to solve this Charger defense. I don't know if it's his ability wearing down or something, but it's just not working. Hopefully it changes. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun again is Rodgers. Jalen Warren to the left-hand side, now moves to his right. 3 wide receivers set. Tight end right, snap down. It's a toss over to Jalen Warren. Breaks the line of scrimmage, breaks several tackles. Still breaking tackles. He had to work for that yard. Broke 3 tackles, but it's going to be a 3rd down and 9 coming up. Clock ticking, 5:45 in the 3rd quarter. No Rules X, would you destroy the curse wheel for a punishment? Yes, I would. Fuck the curse wheel. It helped us and it damaged us. It's evil. O'Malley, Slay's concussed, so he's probably out for the game. Steelers are 0 for 7 on 3rd downs. 3rd and 8. 5:20 left in the third quarter. Out of the gun. 4 wide receivers set with Darnell Washington lined up, and the Steelers are going to take another timeout. It's a Charger timeout. George Vandegrift, I think that's what they're going to do next year. But, yeah. O'Malley Caboose, did Packers steal Rodgers' talent when they played? I mean, he did okay. I mean, problem is, it was temporary because Jordan Love did not do well yet last week. Pizza's been, it's cold pizza. Cold, stale pizza. KT Surratt for 2. We need our savior, Mason Rudolph, to start. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Aaron Rodgers would rather die than that happening, dude. Harley Baker. Punts. Punter. Punter in the morning. Punter in the evening. Punter at summertime. When Corliss Waitman's on your punting team, you can punt footballs anytime. 3rd and 8. Out of the gun again. Rodgers. 4-man rush. Looking. Throws over the middle of the field. I don't even know who that was to. Incomplete. They're looking for a flag. There's no flag. And, I don't know what the fuck happened there, but DK Metcalf apparently was the attempted receiver. I don't fucking know. Derwin James was on the coverage. DK ran into him. I don't fucking know. Corliss Waitman will be back to punt. Again. Darius Davis back to return. He'll be there back at around the 35-yard line. Please drop it. No, he did not. He fair caught it at the 36. This is a fucking disaster. Yeah, I'm going to go change my jersey real quick. I'll be right back. Because I don't think the Rodgers juju's really working right now. We'll have some more rotten pizza. We are back, kids. I have changed the jersey. We are bringing it back. We're bringing back Kenny Pickett. The real number 8. We are bringing him back. And most importantly, my friends, the Kenny Kitten Mittens. The Kenny Kitten Mittens will be coming back on. Look at these kitten mittens, baby. Look at them. Oh, yeah. Kenny Kitten Mittens. Look at them. They barely fit me. Well, guess what? They are the kitten mittens, and they will be worn with pride. Let's go. Glorify Tim Tebow. Let's go, baby. Cheers. You know what? Hey, I had to change it. I had to do something. I'll bring on the Kenny Pickett. I'll put on the Eagles Kenny Pickett jersey. I don't give a. I'll get a Raiders Kenny Pickett jersey. I don't give a shit. Fuck it. Fuck it. Colbeck's Elucidator for 2. Take a look at Tanner McKee. May be worth a trade. Yeah. I mean, it may be worth a trade, but I mean, they're not going to do it. It's just inadvertent, I think. Sans Juice was there to take it, but I'm not going golfing. These are the kitten mittens. We're bringing out the kitten mittens. We need the help. It's going to be a handoff to Vidal. He's got a hole in front of him, down to the 40, still pushing down to about the 43. It's a gain of about 7. And all they're doing is trying to burn clock. They're up by 12. Rondé Gadsden is apparently hurt. Joey Porter Jr. is back in, thank God. But it's not looking good. Vidal with the handoff. He's wrapped up in the backfield. Wrapped up on the play by Kyle Duggar. Brought in as emergency, but unfortunately, well, I mean, as I said, they're just trying to more or less get it there. Well, we're trying to stop Vidal. I can't tell you. 3rd and 6. Coming up for the Chargers. Out of the gun. Snap is down, rushing 4. Come on, get him, get him. Herbert's going to scramble. He's got the first down and more. 50, 45. Slides at the 43. He's got an easy first down. He gains about 15. Herbert hasn't done that all that much, and he made him pay. A's and XXX full 14. What do you call a Sam Darnold Daniel Jones Super Bowl? Ooh, simple. The New York Castoff Bowl. It's the Gotham Bowl. 1st and 10. It's a sweet side eye form. Kimani Vidal's your running back. It's going to be, I believe, Scott Matlock is your fullback. It's going to be taken by Vidal, who gained 3, but there's a flag on the play. Sorry, that's not Vidal. That's actually Jarrett Patterson, the second-year player to Buffalo. What's his penalty on, though? It is a holding penalty on Mekhi Becton, the 6-year player of Louisville. And he's actually Mekhi Becton Sr., which is crazy to think. See, this is what the Kenny Kitten Mittens do. It's what they do. It's a 1st and 20. Well, hopefully it's when the bullshit comes. And Tim M., sorry for the tag on Twitter, but we found something we're cracking out about on the Posse Discord. Thought you can use a laugh since it also had life in yours. Maybe so. I'll have to check it later, Tim. 1st and 20. Once again, out of Steeler territory. Fisk is your motion man. Play action. Herbert throws a check down, caught by Fisk. He's down to the 40, back into Steeler territory. He'll be down at about the 49, 48-yard line. He'll gain about 6, maybe 7. But most importantly, the clock continues to run. James Pierre with the tackle. And Kenny something whatever. Dollar amount required for using more Final Fantasy VII or Final Fantasy VIII music and videos. So many great ones that honestly fit well in any intense or hilarious moments. I like to use them for the right time. I'll gather more if need be, but as I said, I think there's something there. Stephen Hassler, they're not firing Tomlin. Stop saying that. 2nd and 13, out of the gun. Herbert out of the gun. Vidal to his left. 3 wide receivers set. 5 on the line for the Steelers out of the nickel formation. 2 men back deep. Snap is down, rushing 4. Herbert looks, still looking, tries to wrap up. He's wrapped up and sacked. He's trying to grab. I thought they had a horse collar. They're not going to call it, but it is a sack on Alex Highsmith. It's a loss of 1. I think that's a horse collar. Oh, yeah, that's a horse collar. Steelers got away with one there. Yeah, that's a blatant horse collar. Whatever. I'll take it. It's a 3rd and 14 at the 49-yard line. Steelers showing blitz, quick throw, caught. And they'll get back into field goal range. It's going to be at the 38-yard line. Rondé Gadsden with the catch. Sorry, that's not Rondé Gadsden. That's actually going to be Tyler Conklin, the 8th-year player of Central Michigan, the former Minnesota Viking. First time I've said that name before. I think it's field goal time. It is going to be another field goal by the Dicker kicker. The Dicker kicker is doing a kicker of Dickers. Preferably of Steelers. 1 minute left in the 3rd quarter. Please miss. It is going to be about a 55-yard field goal for the Chargers. Snap is down. The kick is up. And he hit the doink. He doinked it. He doinked it. Thank the fucking Lord for that. And the Steelers are still only down by 12. Thank fuck. Yeah, you saw it do fine, and it was slowly leaning, and then, whoop. Dan West, as I said, it's 2-2 for 2 A-Rod Tomlin masterclass game. Yep. And Dan West can't horse collar from the front. Correct. It's I thought that should have been a penalty. And you fucked the ball. Well, we'll see. I mean, hey, the Pickett's working its magic so far. Just saying. Maybe we got to bring out the Kenny Pickett. Danny Smith's going to pretend he did something. It's like, like, how many pieces of gum do you think Danny Smith chews every time? So I'm going to put this to poll. It depends what he does. If it's Trident, it's going to be more. If it's extra, it's going to be a bit more there too. In the pocket, that's not a penalty on the QB. Interesting. Okay. I mean, there's always a chance. Let's be real. Fourth quarters have been weird. I just started a poll. How many pieces of gum does Danny Smith chew? 3 for 2. Why no Mason Rudolph? The only way to 9-8 Super Bowl now. No, Aaron Rodgers will get us to 9-8 Super Bowl, my friends. 9-8 Super Bowl, we're definitely there. Hey, Danny Smith always wins by doing nothing. It's just how it is. That commentary was ruthless. Yeah. Yeah. And Virtuoso, a doinker by Dicker. A doinker coinker. And Kevin G for 2. Thank you, Kitten Mittens. The Kitten Mittens will survive again. Indeed. He just bites chunks of Hubba Bubba. Hey, maybe you remember bubble tape. Maybe it's just like that. He just takes the whole thing out. Takes a little bit. And starts writing it out. He just does that. Maybe that's just how it is. Rodgers has just been a mess. Boing. If it were like 5 yards up, it would have been there. The width of the upright's 4 inches, and they keep hitting it, and it's beautiful. 45 seconds left in the third quarter. It's been a disaster so far for the Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 45 of Pittsburgh. Man in motion is Jonnu Smith. Single back is Jalen Warren. 2 tight ends set. 5 on the line for the Steelers. Snap is down. Toss play over towards Jalen Warren. Breaking tackle. Still moving forward to the 50. He'll get the first down a little bit more. He'll get down to about the 44 in Boswell territory. And I think that might be where this quarter ends, but we'll see. Depends what they want to do from here. Hopefully it's an 18-15 win. Might be a 17-15 win. We'll see. Steelers are going to try and get one more play off. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. 1st and 10. 2 tight ends right, 2 wideouts left. Snap is down. Rodgers looking, throws inside, delivers, caught by Muth. And that should end the third quarter. It's a 9-yard gain. And that should end it there, but once again, it's a disastrous third quarter. The Chargers maybe should have let this go a little uglier, but it's 15-3, and it is not looking good. Tomlin is pissed. He's ready to kill. Well, Mohive, it's Najee would have torn his Achilles. So, I don't know if he would have done anything there. The problem is, it's not running back that's the problem. Jalen Warren's really good. It's not Najee. There's a guy we shouldn't have let go of. It's a Landon Roberts. Honestly, Con, I would prefer A&W, I guess. I'm not a big orange soda guy. Root beer, I depend on every now and again, but it's just how it is. Carlson gave the Ducks a 2-11 lead. Here we go. Zach Nighthawk for 5 bones. Hey, Tree, loved watching Game 7 with you. Still in awe 1 week later. It was a great game, dude. It was a tremendous game. I loved it. It was a fantastic game. I loved every second of it. And, I mean, it was beautiful. Tim M for 2. Leafs fucked the puck. Up 4-2 with 5 minutes. Oh, they were up 2 goals with 5 minutes left. And they still lost in regulation. Oh, dude. Dangle's, like, his Dangle reaction is going to be fucking gold. Gold. Brock Rose, they're not going to win 60. The Leafs they're a weird team this year. I think they're a lot weaker. They might lose. They lose in the first round, maybe. 3 for 5. Who's the best and worst head coach in the AFC North right now? For me, Zach Taylor's the worst and Mike Tomlin's the best. And by best, I mean best at the standard. I mean, it depends if you like Harbaugh or Tomlin more. I mean, honestly, it's not slim pickings either way. Usually would be Stefanski is the best, but the problem is he's been terrible this year, so he's kind of down there second, third. Taylor is the worst. I would probably have to say Tomlin, unfortunately. I'm not a Harbaugh fan. Nico Hulkenberg out of 10. It is a kick out of 10. Kick Sauber out of 10. That's what it is, idiot. 056. This is how I feel. Well, David Tran, the problem is they do miss Mitch Marner, but he wasn't coming back. He already had colluded with the Vegas Golden Knights. Perfetti's back from injury. There you go. Well, SLS. Okay, SLS for $7. 7 Canadian. How many Steelers jerseys you got, Tree? PS Dangle's already over. Leafs, they've been really bad to start. Oh, they have. They got lucky that Tristan Jarry was in net. It's looking like 1920. It's looking like that kind of year where they just look like shit. They're built like a tree-living team. That's the problem I have with them right now. Like, they're big, but they're not physical. They're physical, but they're not really imposing. 2nd and 1 coming up at the 36-yard line for the Steelers. Men in motion. There's Calvin Austin. Fakes the motion. Snap down. Handoff over towards Jalen Warren. He's got the first down. Maybe a little bit more. 3 yards on the play. Down to the 32. And we move the chains again. First down Steelers. About time the Steelers offense does something, man. Thank fucking God. Leafs gave up 47. Who was starting? Was it Stolars again or was it Hilderbeest? Can't tell. And Nate for 5. Now that the Ravens are going to be a game out from leading the division, will you revoke their tank bowl status? That was more on the Dolphins, I feel like, but the Dolphins won, so who the fuck knows? 1st and 10 for the Steelers again. 2 tight end, 2 wide out set. The favorite Arthur Smith formation. Single back. Play action. Rodgers looking in the pocket. Throws a check down towards Jalen Warren. Caught. He's got space in front of him and blockers. Down to the 20. 15. Still going to the 14-yard line, and the Steelers are finally in the goddamn red zone. Brought to you by Thick and Rich Heinz Ketchup. Got by your local Giant Eagle today to get your Heinz Ketchup. Thank fucking God. Derwin James nearly had him. He couldn't get him, and then Khalil Mack got tripped up by Derwin James. Well, Kobex, I hope the Chargers choke. I hope they do. We need it. It's a 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Connor Hayward now in motion along with Jalen Warren. Austin, your motion man too. Warren lone in the backfield. Handoff over towards Warren. Breaking tackle. Still moving forward. He gets down to about the 10, maybe the 9-yard line. That's where he'll stop. It'll be a gain of 5. 2nd down and 5 coming up. 13-17 left in the 4th quarter. About time the Steelers fucking did something. As I said, plenty of time left. Steelers can pull out the bullshit. And the Chargers are known for choking. And I don't know if I'll even be happy about it because they played like shit for 3 quarters. 2nd and 6. Single back set, 2 tight ends, 2 wide out formation. 3 wide receiver, 3 on the line for the Chargers out of the nickel. Manamico Skowronek. Aldo Rodgers, I don't know what the fuck happened there. It's a broken play, and he has to throw it away incomplete. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Yeah. I guess they were looking for Skowronek on the pass or something. I don't know. Like, he was looking for, DK Metcalf on the slant. He couldn't get there, and then he just throws it away. I don't know. KB Vang, I'll get to you after this 3rd and 6. Jonnu Smith, your motion man. 3 wide receiver set. Out of the gun is Rodgers. Gainwell to the right. Rodgers looking, delivering over to the middle of the field. It's overthrown and complete. Kenneth Gainwell was open. He was 3 yards past the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a 4th down coming up. Jesus. He had time, too. I wasn't sure what he was doing there. He just overthrew him. Rodgers is not having a game. 4th and 6. They're going for it. I think they kind of have to. Out of the gun is Rodgers again. Man in motion is Freiermuth. Please, for the love of God, fucking get this. Get this. Get this. Rodgers looking. Throws side. Delivered. Incomplete. No flags in the play. Blocked on the play there by Cam Hart. And the Steelers have fucked the ball. Fucking kill me, boys. Fucking kill me. He tried to go for the go route. He just couldn't get it high enough. I mean, I get going for it there. You were going to be down 2 scores anyway, but still, it's... Rum Nitty Stan, the channel the game is on is the eternal agony of my life. And I'm waiting for this to fucking load, but for whatever reason, it won't go. This is a fucking disaster. This is the worst game the Steelers have played all year. And I thought they'd have some semblance of momentum, especially... Okay, maybe that clip is an exploit. It's the Steelers are right now. They're really laggard and delayed. Maybe it's symbolic. Maybe that's what we're doing right now. And you're right. I'm not wearing the kitten mittens. I need to wear them back. The kitten mittens are the magic, right? I didn't wear the kitten mittens. Maybe that's part of it. We got to bring back Kenny Pickett. We got to bring back the kitten mittens. Sean, that wasn't on DK. Aaron didn't throw a good pass. This is the worst game Aaron's played all game. You are getting beat by a team with their 8th string offensive line. You are down to Trey Pipkins and Austin Deculus as tackle. You cannot get sustained pressure on the quarterback. Justin Herbert is picking his pieces, especially in between the hashes, especially inside slants. Aaron Rodgers is having his worst game as a Steeler. You have been outmaneuvered at every angle. And here's the thing. I was thinking the Steelers would win this game. I thought they'd at least, get something there, but this is a fucking disaster. If you're going to win against the Colts and then pull this shit, what the fuck are we doing here? And, of course, here we go. KB Vang for 5. Game so long I could probably watch a full Steelers marathon of America's game. Pittsburgh Steelers of all the Super Bowls they won. Yeah. Chargers are going to be burning clock from this point forward. SLS for 279. Leafs only had 2 shots in the third. Sounds about right. I forget who they were playing this week. I know they played yesterday and lost, but it's, yeah. Lord Taco, I see your fitty. I get to Jen Nuki first after the shotgun formation for Herbert. Vidal to his right-hand side. Snap is down, rushing 4, quick screen. Over towards Quentin Johnson. Stiff-armed him. Sent him to the shadow realm. He's got the first down and more. He's at the 25. Good Lord. Quentin Johnston just stiff-armed him like he was my dad when I was trying to get some love from him. Jesus Lord. What are we doing here? That was a gain of 15, first down. It was a bad throw. I know they're looking at it right there, but it's Jen Nuki for 5. Panthers finally remembered their tank after tearing it down piece by piece through the past few weeks. You mean the Florida Panthers or the Carolina Panthers? Carolina was looking to actually do something here. 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Out of the gun is Herbert. Snap down, handoff over towards Vidal. He's going to get to about the 29. That's where he'll stop. And Steelers can just do nothing. They can just do nothing right now. This is a mess. And Kevin G, well, you're not wearing the gloves. No wonder. Yeah. Jeebus. Bring out the kitten mittens. Let's go. Lord Taco. Fitty Bones. This is misery. This is fucking misery, dude. Can you please tell A-Rod to wake up, please? I want at least 5 fantasy points from my QB. Dude, I had Sam Darnold starting today. He had 7 points. I had Jonathan Taylor get 50, and the rest of my team shat the bed. Sorry. I had to suffer you do too. Sorry, Lord Taco. Appreciate you, but sorry. Herbert out of the gun. He'll roll out right side. Still looking. Throws. Oh, incomplete. Nobody to throw it to. Keenan Allen was the closest receiver there. 3rd and 6 coming up with 11:08 in the fourth quarter. And Michael Barron for 2. Worst game as a Steeler so far. Correct. Definitely correct. And KB Vang for 5. My cousin who's a Steelers fan texted me. We asked just now. Lol, like I just texted him how my Niners are we ass moment. Yep. I mean, we're more than ass, dude. This is bad. Like this is terrible. They laid an egg like Carolina did. 3rd and 6 out of the gun is Herbert once again, rushing 5, looking, throws over the middle of the field, deflected, caught by McConkey. He's off to the races. 40, 30, 20, jukes get Jalen Ramsey, still juking, and he's in the red zone already. Like, yeah, that might as well be fucking game. And there were a bunch of Steeler fans giving me shit for not being optimistic about that Indiana one. This shit's why. Because quite frankly, they do this shit all the time. I've seen this script repeatedly before, and now you have Vlad McConkey with your biggest game of the year. I had them winning this game. This is fucking pathetic. Legitimately pathetic. Like, this is the worst game I've seen all year. Worse than the Seattle game. Worse than the Bengals game. It's going to be a handoff to Vidal. He goes opposite side. He's got wide open 10, 5, another first down. They're going to keep it going from there. Clock still runs, 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. This is the worst performance I have seen from the Steelers in fucking years. Years. This is terrible. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line out of the gun. And they can bury us right now. Herbert in the gun, handoff to Vidal. Wide open touchdown. And the Chargers are putting on a fucking clinic. It is now 21-3. And you might as well turn off the lights. The fat lady's more than singing. He is burying us alive. Jesus Christ. This is bad. And I'm not even being facetious. This is fucking bad. I don't know what to tell you. They're just burying us apart right now. I don't know what to tell you. It'd be nice if someone would kick. Dicker's kicker's up. He doesn't blow it. And we did definitely blow it. Oh, we blew it all right. It's showing the coverage by Brandon Eccles, but unfortunately I couldn't get anything going there. And I'm trying to get this field goal to load, but for whatever reason it's not loading because this is being a pain in the ass. Be great. Truly great. And, yeah. Indeedy. And, whatever. They didn't know the field goal went. It's 22-3. Yeah. Yeah, you get to see me miserable, so, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Kevin G, game so long you can watch all of Days of Our Steelers. This is pain. This is like watching a relative die. This is bad. It's terrible. Fuck Brandon Perna. Fuck your curse wheel. I mean, as I said, like, secondly, I'm also not really all that shocked about this. Because the Steelers are kind of known for this, where they would just have a big win and then fall apart and shit the bed the next week. But they never really shit the bed like this. This is bad. And this defense is pretty banged up too. They don't have an offensive line. We can't get pressure on the quarterback. They're not benching Aaron Rodgers, for fuck's sake. They'd rather die than bench Aaron Rodgers. And unfortunately for me, who's not getting benched is DraftKings Sportsbook, the sponsor of this stream. I am a miserable sack of crap right now, but you won't be miserable with DraftKings Sportsbook. Use promo code UTREE in the link below. New customers can bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if they win. Not just that, but also 3 months of NBA League Pass on us. It'd be a lot more enjoyable than watching this right now. But unfortunately, that's just the way it goes. I had a Jonnu Smith anytime TD, but unfortunately, that's not going to go. Because guess what? Whenever I do something, I guess it's a jinx. I can't tell you. I don't know. Maybe I should have put my money on the Chargers. Maybe I would have got my $300 in bonus bets. Maybe I could have put a parlay on it. I don't know. But I'm losing my mind right now. Thank you to DraftKings for sponsoring this stream. Use promo code UTREE in the link below. New customers bet $5, get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. And instantly get 3 months free of NBA League Pass on DraftKings on them. Always remember to play responsibly. The Steelers are certainly not playing responsibly right now because they are taking a massive diarrhea dump in front of their home crowd of Steeler fans. 9:26 left in the fourth quarter. It is 22-3, and we are slowly dying in real time. And yeah. Oh, look who it is. Quentin Johnston Jefferson Williams says hi. Kenneth Gainwell's going to return it. He'll get down to about the 35-36 yard line. Tackle there is going to be Delshon Phillips, but you got 9:18 left, and you are down by 19. So you've got a lot to do. I mean, a lot to do. Honestly, Matt Germany might as well be there, dude. You might as well. Well, just Mike, you might as well just hand off Jalen Warren, but they want to keep trying to get this running back by committee thing. It doesn't work. Just feed the rock to Jalen Warren. This is the worst game Aaron Rodgers has played all year. This is the worst game I've seen the Steelers play in years. Like, this is bad. Like, this is terrible. Steven, they are not firing Tomlin. Stop it. Quentin Johnston, Jefferson Williams, hello. Yeah, congratulations. Rodgers out of the gun. He'll throw a quick slant caught by DK Metcalf. He'll gain 5. And they're going to play hurry up right now. 9:11 left in the fourth quarter. And they might as well call 911 on this team because they are dead on arrival. Jesus fuck. And Eric Garcia, those Steelers fans torching you for us being realistic about the team are pretty quiet right now. Yeah, I mean, I had people tell me to abandon my fandom. But it is what it is. Rodgers in the pocket. He has to throw it away incomplete. There's a flag on the play. Gainwell was the intended receiver. This might be on the Chargers at least, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what this is on. Holding on the defense. Cam Hart with the hold. That's a 10-yard penalty, automatic first down. But as I said, we just need all the yards we can get right now. 3 for 2 tonight on what is this shit of a laid egg? Oh, it's laid, dude. It's dead, dude. They are laying that egg big time. Steelers still have 2 timeouts to play with at least, but the Rodgers only has 96 yards of passing. This is bad. Donuts. No, we need Kenny Pickett, dude. We need this guy. He'll lead the comeback. Kenny Pickett. Empty set gun for Rodgers at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. Rushing 4. Rodgers in the pocket. Throws over the middle. It's deflected. Picked. Off the hands of Calvin Austin. And it is going the other way. Picked off by Dante Jackson. Fucking Dante Jackson. The former Steeler. Calvin Austin suddenly turned into Dante Johnson. And he just, I don't know. It's a fucking this is a fucking joke. This is fucking terrible. Calvin Austin magically turned into, I don't know, fucking Dante Jackson. Dante Jackson. Did it really have to be him? Come on. 1st and 10. It's a handoff to Vidal. He's going to get to about the 36-yard line. And, yeah, this game's pretty much over. Yeah. Like, this is a disaster. I've got nothing. I legitimately have nothing. I know, like, the thing is, like, the Steelers are, like, known for playing down the competition. They just got coached into a blender. They're getting caught out flat-footed here. I don't know if they got overconfident with that Indianapolis win or what, or they have this thing dialed up to a fucking T. 2nd and 7, single back set. Johnston's your man in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Vidal. He's going to get maybe 1 or 2. Patrick Queen actually did something for once. There you go. Good job. Rum Nitty stand account for 5. We cry together. Increases in volume. I've got an hour drive in the morning, but I'm not leaving till the game ends. It's me and you, Tree. Definitely, man. Thank you for joining me. As I said, it's, I know you're here to see me get shit on, but I get it. I get it. It is what it is. I'll take my L. I'll take it on the chin. That's all I can do. KB Vang for 2. We ass sound cute. Oh, we more than ass. I mean, like, we're not even like Shakira ass. We are like that flat board ass. We are back ass, and Vidal's already off. It's a first down. He's going to juke down to the 25. So this is what it is. It's what it is. Life op stat for 2. Steelers get 10-8 Super Bowl. 10-7 plus wild card L. Oh, thank God, it's a holding penalty in the offense. Not that they need any more points, but it's a repeat third down. Zion Johnson, the guilty party. KOBX Elucidator, don't read too much into the loss. That curse wheels only misses this season made the Eagles offense lackluster for a month and injured Joe Burrow. Yeah, misses. It's but still, this is terrible. It's not even like the curse, but I expected a closer game, at least. Like, this is just terrible. I don't know what to tell you. This is bad. 3rd and 16 at the 45-yard line. Your man in motion, there's going to be Conklin. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receiver out of the gun is Herbert. Vidal to his left. Rushing 4. Herbert looking, still looking. Wrapped up, and he's sacked by TJ Watt. He's going to get down to the 49-yard line, but once again, Chargers are just more interested in burning clock. Steelers will burn their second time out. Try to get something going down 19. So fortunately, the interception doesn't hurt you, but it does burn more time. Arrow Flambe for 2. Sorry, Tree. I did get the pin for you, though. I mean, appreciate you, Arrow Flambe. I mean, I feel like every Steeler fan's pissed, and I think they're leaving right now, so it is what it is. It's a 4th down coming up. I'm not sure what's happening. Are they trying to field goal here? Are they trying to go for it? It's 4th and 20. I think they got a punt for it, man. 6:35 in the 4th. You're just trying to burn clock. You want them to score points. Star Force 97 for 5. Would you consider this the worst performance since the 2021 wildcard versus the Browns? Close to it. The Niners game in 23 was pretty bad, but this is lifeless. This is terrible. And Lux for 2 think it's Rudolph time. Are there any other QBs? Will Howard, but he hasn't played. He didn't have a preseason. J.K. Scott with the punt. And it's going to be delivered to Keyshawn Williams, who's sitting at around the 15-yard line. Fair catch. It's bobbled, and it's recovered by the fucking Chargers. It's recovered by the Chargers. All you can do is fucking laugh. I'm masking the pain. Oh, God damn it. Just wave the white flag. Wave it. Wave it. Done. Done. Terrible time. We got that Super Bowl. Give me more shit, Steeler fans. You know I'm fucking right. And I hate being fucking right.
This guy stinks!
This is bad, dude. I'm just gonna play this on repeat. It's a 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Hand off to Vidal. He'll lose 4. 6:20 in the 4th quarter. This game's over. This is bad. This is a straight up disaster. Yeah, I took off my shirt. I don't fucking care. Yeah, I wish it were 3-2 again. I really do. At least we had a chance. Chargers have scored 22 consecutive points. Might be 25. As I said, they're just content with burning this clock down. Yeah, it's the Perna curse. It's a third down coming up, and yeah, no worries. I've done this before, James. I did it in the Cleveland game, and quite frankly, they don't deserve that shirt right now because they're playing fucking terrible football. They are playing the worst football I've seen out of them in a very long time. As I said, this is bad. 3rd and 15 for the Chargers out of the I formation. Hand off to Vidal. They'll get down, salvage a few more yards to get down to about the 27. They'll burn the clock and kick a field goal. Lux for 2, and we'll go the tall-hatted one for 5 bones. This is the flattest I've seen the Steelers since the year Big Ben went down for the count. At least they had fight in some of those games, dude. They just collapsed at the end because Duck Hodges couldn't throw more than 20 yards. But, yeah. Yeah. Tony Nicolauti, do you have your sad Yunzermobile clip? I do. Let me see if I can find it real quick, if this will let me load it. Let's see. And okay, cool. You know what? Here we go. I think we need this Yunzermobile right now. Is this what my team's come to? Getting raw dogged by a 41-year-old cancer with a bad Achilles. See? Same thing? Right. Kenny. Oh, Kenny, what did they do to you, my man? You couldn't bear the fish on his face. Oh, I want to go so bad. Oh. To the Yunzermobile. It is definitely one of the moments of our time. That is the easiest way to put it. If this thing will let me turn it down. Very sad tree. I'll just put that as my front because that's pretty much what I'm feeling right now. It's very sad. A lot of anger, a lot of pissed off emotions, and yeah, it is definitely one of the sad moments right now. It is definitely one of the sad moments. One of the moments of our time. Moments of our time. Truly. Abdullah, I'm okay. It's just, this is just a shitty football game. I expected a lot better out of this. I'm going to be honest with you. If you didn't expect more out of this game, especially from the Steelers, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It's bad. It'd be nice if this fucking thing would let me go. Let me fucking load. Jesus Christ. Can you at least not put it in my... God, I hate this fucking thing. No, it is. It is what it does work for what it is. Yeah, XSplit is pretty much imitating the Steelers right now. There we go. We got it. We finally got it. Yay. 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 And I'm red as shit. Doesn't. Yeah. Steelers go Super Bowl, I guess. Duffy Loner for 5. I'm going to shit something. Maybe myself. Maybe the TV. Who knows? Don't shoot yourself, dude. Come on. It's not fun. It'll be neat in the end zone for a touchback. And a Charger scored a field goal, but, I mean, fuck no. No, I don't care about the auto service. I mean, I forgot to do the kick. Oh, now it finally loads. About fucking time. It's augmented for 5. It's my birthday today, and I was still scared of the Ravens choking against Minnesota. Is it time to consider them North favorites? Also, holy fuck that INT. Yeah. A 19.5 QBR. It's, yeah. Call 811 before you dig. Yep, it's a pass. They're just going to pad stats. It's an 8-yarder to Calvin Austin. He caught the ball this time, so good job, Calvin. Good job. Good job, indeed. Tim M for 5. Ott wins. Ottawa wins Premier League soccer in extra time in 2 feet of snow. New greatest game, too. That bicycle kick was fucking outstanding. It's going to be a handoff to Muth, who gets the first down. He bulldozes a man. But he stays in bounds. He gains about 15. We're down to about the 45. 4:20 left in the fourth quarter. Smoke him if you got him. So all we need are 3 scores and 2 two-point conversions, and we can win this game. With no timeouts. Rodgers out of the empty set gun. 3 wide receivers set, rushing 4. Rodgers looking. He's wrapped up and he's sacked. Yeah, he throws it away. I'd honestly consider that intentional grounding, but they're calling for intentional grounding. But, I mean, that should be intentional grounding. He didn't get it there, but it's... And Kevin G, what's the Steelers' version of a butt fumble? Losing to TiVo. Yeah, it's intentional grounding. Yep, they're calling intentional grounding. They're not saying it's a dead ball. Dude, there's nobody in range. That's intentional grounding, dude. That is such intentional grounding. Jerry Mejias, this offense is erectile dysfunction. Yeah, they have our number. This is terrible. Shocked they didn't call that intentional grounding. Outright misfit for 5 this week on Days of Our Steelers. Yes, ma'am. Out of the gun is Rodgers. Game mode to his right. 4-man rush. Throws to the outside. Caught by Calvin Austin. Sorry. Wait, it's incomplete. Well, we can't do anything right today, apparently. It's an incomplete pass. And it's 3rd and 10. Yay! Yay! Like, hit as he threw. Uh-huh. Like, this... Yeah. Yeah. Odds to win the division are now 33. The Ravens at 64. We're game back now. It's a 3rd and 10. Rodgers throws, delivers, caught by Metcalf. It's a first down, but it's about a 13-yard gain. 3:55 left in the fourth. Bowman Spiral had a parlay where Aaron would only get 180 passing yards, and yet he can't even get that. Dude, he's barely hit half that, dude. This is bad. Romnitty standing out. I said I'm tired of these emotional ass, ungrateful ass bitches. Tomlin somewhere in the chat. 1st and 10 out of the gun. Rodgers looking, throws, delivers, caught by Kenneth Gainwell. Stays in bounds. Deshaun Hand with the tackle as well as Dan Henley. And the clock still runs. It's 3:40 left, and the backups are in now. Yeah. 2nd and 8. Rodgers delivers, caught by Jonnu Smith. Gains 5, stays in bounds. Dan Henley once again with the tackle. Russell Wilson for 5. Oh, Russell, how you doing? How'd you enjoy sucking against Chicago, buddy? Yes, Chargers. Out Tomlin is put out of touch. 1A, 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 1A. Right? And Aqua Gamer Sean Shanley. Mook the team. Not nuke the team. Mook the team with an M. Austin M for 5. Bright side, Chiefs might miss the playoffs with this win. They'll sneak in the wild card. Inside slant. It's going to be caught. Caught by Scotty Miller. Wilman Wilson's a touchdown. Garbage time touchdown. Yay. 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 Touchdown. Thank God. Woo. Woo. Touchdown. Let's bring out the polka. Garbage time touchdown. Hey, can't deny it. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. Bring on the copium. Let's go. Boswell out to attempt the extra point. It's good. So the Steelers have double-digit points, but it is garbage time, so take that what you will. I mean, honestly, they might put in Trey Lance. Jerry Mejias for 2 Steelers should have drafted Dart. No. Quite frankly, I don't know if I would have felt good about Dart. I thought they would have gone Shadurp Sanders. Thug Shaker for 5. Ravens flock is going to snatch to the north. Sleep in fear of 8 in 2022. King Raven. Yeah. Well, we'll see if you keep choking against the Steelers. So it's what it is. Just Mike for 5. Hollywood couldn't write this script. Yeah, Hollywood doesn't like tragedies like this. Tony Nicolaude tonight on Tree Going Manic. Yeah. It's shit. It's bad. Christopher Brickner for 10. Browns fans wanting Stefanski fired or jumping the gun. They rebuilt the D in the 2025 offseason. 2025 was always a rebuilding year, and 2026 is about rebuilding the offense. See if Kevin fixed it for 26. The question is, does Haslam have patience? This offense is bad. And considering that Flacco's doing a lot better in the Bengals system, that might have enough to say. Steelers will be trying for the onside kick, so hopefully, knock on wood. Come on. Well, unknown speed. Steelers never fire head coaches. You know this, man. Brickner, I'll get to your 5er after this. It's going to be another onside kick. 9% success rate for onside kicks. It happened against the Bears. We just need 2 of them. We just need 2 onside kicks, and we can do it. We can lift, damn it. Onside kick is away. It's recovered easily by the Chargers. It is picked up and grabbed harmlessly by Keenan Allen, and that's probably game. And the Chargers are probably just going to run this clock out, get the 2-minute warning, and just go from there. Christopher Brickner for 5. Also, Browns fans wanting Stefanski fired were the same ones who thought Dylan Gabriel would be better than Flacco. So they know nothing. Well, Dylan Gabriel, you needed to see what you have, but he fucking sucks. He sucks. Crazy Frankie 56. I doubted my Chargers, but they're getting it done. I didn't think the Steelers took a dump in this game. I didn't think they shit the bed. Chargers have done really well. It's a pass over to Keenan Allen. It's a toss play. He's got actually near the first down. He stays in bounds. He's going to gain about 7. 2:47 left in the fourth quarter, and they'll get this close to the 2-minute warning. I think Keenan Allen just broke a record here. I think he broke the reception record, and I think that's what they're doing here. They're dabbing him up. They're celebrating. I think he has the all-time record for a Charger reception with that forward lateral. He surpassed Antonio Gates. Yep, that's what I thought. It's always on those cheap ones they do, but he passed Antonio Gates when Antonio Gates was in attendance. 956 receptions for Keenan Allen and an outstanding career. The franchise record is here. And it's just all Chargers today. All fucking Chargers. DeGoose for 1. Gotta lose 8 to go 9-8 and make the playoffs, correct? Or they just missed the playoffs by the 18. Mason Cook for 2. Liquid Pittsburgh strikes again. You mean solid Pittsburgh. Liquid LA. Gaseous Pittsburgh, because they're farting up a storm. Christopher Brickner, here's an idea. We combine the Browns defense with the Bengals offense, and boom, you have a legit Super Bowl contender. Correct. I mean, you can combine the Texans defense with the Bengals offense, you have the same thing. And Mason Cook, liquid Pittsburgh strikes again, correct. Steven Petrovelli, the Goldbirds bandwagon has plenty of room. No, I'd rather die than be an Eagles fan, man. I go down with the ship. That's how it is. Vector 53 for 2. Apologies, Tree, but we need to stay ahead of KC. No, we needed to help out Denver, and we needed to stay ahead of Baltimore. Y Guy 1999, Bolts fan here. Be kind to yourself tonight, bro. I mean, I'll be okay. It is what it is. 2-minute warning for the they can just burn this down to 20 seconds, get the first down, call it. Original Liquid LA nickname, simple. It was Metal Gear Solid because, quite frankly, I think the Chargers are the superior team in terms of talent, but they believe they have the recessive genes. The Rams are solid LA. Shotgun for the Chargers. Herbert, Vidal to his right. Snap down, handoff over to Vidal. Can he bury it? No, he's actually going to lose 2. But the clock continues to run. Keanu Benton with the tackle. And this will take it down to about 112. I thought it was going to be a great FC matchup too, but Steelers just shit the bed. Christopher Brickner for 5. I'm a very frustrated Browns fan. They should be 5-4, and I lost it with the Jets. I don't blame you. That was terrible. But they fixed the D in 2025, so 2026 looks promising. They'll draft a quarterback. 3rd and 5. Single back sick, Amani Vidal. 1:15 left in the 4th quarter. Snap is down to Vidal. Outside slant. Moving. First down. Game. Game, Chargers, and that is over. And the Pittsburgh Steelers have had the most embarrassing loss they've had in years. And I'm not even being facetious about that. That was fucking bad. Chisel Adonis is going to have a rant for the ages because they came out flat. They didn't show up. This was a game that, I mean, you had the momentum against the Colts. You thought the fluke bullshit would come, but it's the same situation. You got outcoached, you got outmaneuvered, you got outschemed. Justin Herbert had a hell of a game. The Chargers had a hell of a game plan. And this is all Chargers. Big game for them. Props. They had a hell of a game. Congratulations to them, but at the same time, this is atrocious. This is legitimately atrocious. I expected a lot more out of the Steelers, like I expected a lot more out of the Colts last week. And the Steelers are staring at the face of 5-4 with another embarrassing loss and losing 3 of 4. That was legitimately pathetic. Legitimately pathetic. Aqua Gamer Sean Shanley, legit might be time to dust off Mason Rudolph again. They never will. They never fucking will. They're not going to bench Aaron Rodgers. They're not firing Tomlin. Stop asking. Never happening. Connor Akers, the Le'Veon Bell holdout began the Steeler mediocrity. No, it was actually further than that. It was losing to New England yet again. And actually losing to New England, Jesse James catching the ball. That's what started the mediocrity. Because the moment that happened, everything went downhill. Embarrassing loss to Jacksonville, days of our Steelers, the Le'Veon holdout, Antonio Brown going Super Saiyan, the Ben injury, Tomlin living in his fears, standards the standard, 11-0, fluking into 7th seed. It's just how it is. And they're going to call us spoiled, but it is what it is. This is a mediocre football team. It is a C-plus team that's acting like it's an A. And unfortunately, A teams find ways to win this one, and you didn't just find a way to lose. You shut the fucking bed. Tom's calling, huh? Yeah, buddy.
I picked the Steelers. I picked the Chargers originally and was like, you know what? They had a really good game against the Colts. Let me pick the Steelers this week.
I mean, it's not just you, dude. It's the Perna curse wheel. It's Perna. I mean, I had them winning too. But this is the worst loss I've seen from them in years. This was bad.
The offense was bad, dude.
The offense is horrible. And the Chargers are undermanned. Aaron Rodgers, this is what I was fearing he was going to be when we signed him. He was bad.
Yeah, he was bad tonight. I mean, that last interception was definitely not as
Yeah,
good
but
as
the
all
first
that.
one was. He was missing passes besides that one.
He was, yeah, no, he really struggled tonight. I mean, it was not a good. The offense just couldn't move the ball.
No,
like the defense.
Jalen Warren had over half of our yards. I don't understand why they didn't use him more often.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I mean, Packers game, right?
Yeah.
They're just like, let's get away from him. Yeah, man, I don't know. It was that was a really rough game.
That's bad. Because you had momentum from the Colts game. I mean, I wasn't super optimistic after that game because I'm thinking like, okay, you're not going to get 6 turnovers all the time. They do this shit before, and I did not expect this. This is bad.
Yeah. No, man. It was a tough. I mean, unfortunately for you guys, like the Ravens won again, and now
they control their own destiny. They're looking decent.
Oh no, GT was amazing. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for your loss, my friend. It was a tough game on offense.
It is what it is. I gotta
It was
get
a fun score.
Yep, I gotta
22.
give props to the Chargers, man. They had a hell of a game. They had a hell of a game
Yeah,
plan.
they
They
played well.
clamped us left and right. They out-schemed us, out-coached us, out-devised us in every way. And quite frankly, the pass rush couldn't get there most of the time, and they made us pay. And quite frankly, the way to beat this team, inside slants. Between the hashes.
Yeah.
That's what beats them.
Yep. That's
Every
how it's
time.
been all season.
Yep.
So,
Oh.
Tree, may we both have,
Well, hey, I wish you the best of luck tomorrow, brother. Hey.
We'll see. We'll see.
Carolina laid an egg, so maybe you come back this week.
Dude, I mean, listen, the Bills lost to the Dolphins today. It's any week, my friend.
Exactly.
Any week.
This league's drunk.
buddy.
Every week's a new
I'll
week.
catch you soon.
Absolutely. Take care, brother.
Later, buddy.
Bye. Tom Grossi giving me some condolences, but as I said, it's... Chargers just had a great game plan. I got to give them props. Hell of a game by them. And Christopher Brickner, Steelers wanted to feel the same as the Browns. Yeah. Browns may have had a more embarrassing loss, but this was bad. This was bad. Christopher Brickner, your reaction to every Steelers season and playoff can be summed up by this Malcolm in the Middle quote. I expected nothing, and I'm still let down. Yeah. And as I said, there were people telling me last week that I should abandon my fandom because I wasn't super optimistic and hopeful after the Colts win. But as I said, but even I didn't expect this. One of the MVPs is Khalil Mack, and it just says sack. But you should have had Kamani Vidal. And Ravens, Christopher, for $2. Ravens were 1-5, and they're going to win the division. Yep. I mean, it's sad, but they might. Duffy Loner, 64 for 5. I know I love this team because I have such sheer disappointment knowing they can be so much better. I think they just are what they are. This is the Steeler way. If you're not getting splash plays and fluke bullshit, this is what happens. And the way to beat this team, inside slants in between the hashes. They cannot stop it for shit. It has happened nonstop throughout their losses, and that's the way you beat them. Happy V13. Today we are all dogs in God's hot car. Yeah. Definitely so. Meta ST for 5. It's not intentional grounding because you can only call intentional grounding on the offense, which was clearly not on the field. You're right. Big Bang Tangan. Christopher Brickner for 5. Like many other Browns fans, I wanted better for the team, but I knew it would take more than 1 year to fix Watson's 2024 offensive adjustments. Not just that. Remember, Stefanski took over play calling again. He abandoned it after this past week. So I don't understand why Stefanski retook over offensive play calling, but that's just is what it is. Boris Tomlin will survive. He won't. They'll never fire him. Aaron Rodgers for 5. Perna told me to pour ayahuasca on the... How do you pour ayahuasca on the curse wheel? Ayahuasca is a smokable. It's not a liquid. On the curse wheel in order to reverse it onto the Chargers, so I did. I don't understand why it didn't work. Pour, right? Oh, I get it now. Giovanni for 20. We're going to need Jeebus after this one. Oh, urinating tree, bask in the high-end talent, bask in the copium, bask in the days of our Steelers. Alex Hergen for 6. Go watch Sumo. Have a pity on your soul. I'll probably do that after. I'll write sports ball during it. Oh, ayahuasca is a liquid? I guess that's so much as I know. Fuck it. UCM Vulcan for 10. So nice to see the Bills and Steelers had no interest in playing football today. I mean, we want our Super Bowls. Who gets their contract not renewed first, McDerp or Tomlin? McDerp, probably. Neither will be fired, but maybe they won't be renewed. Steelers renewed Tomlin's contract last year. Kaya Bush owns you for 5. Hey, Tree, maybe you should make a Level Greens own Norm Benning. Norm Benning still in racing? Shit. It's crazy. And Life Offset estimate on MLB debriefing video release. I'll hoping either this week or next week. I know it's a little late, but at the same time, it's just everything picked up with the World Series video. I'll get some work done on that. I started scripting about a week ago, but it's just a lot of stuff happening. Mike the Bulldog, Tom Limp. Ooh, Tom Limp. What's up, buddy? Aaron was living in his fears of loose change tonight. His locker will be rated to dispose of all ayahuasca that does not meet the standard. The standard's the standard, Tree. The standard's the standard, Mike. Jeremy, he has Pittsburgh farting up a storm. So that's why there's thunder here in Washington Township, South Jersey. Oh, there's a lot of farting, dude. A lot of farting, man. Marskalk Blixton for 2. Go Bolts, but never stop hating on Dean Spanos. Fuck Dean Spanos. Too bad he gets joy. Oh, A-Ross. Tomlin equals Barry Switzer. Oh, dude. They'll fucking kill you for that one, dude. I don't agree with that either, but still, Jesus. Christopher Brickner, after Browns loss, I saw the re-release of Rocky V, the director's cut in theaters to feel better. Also, Jets fans think they will use picks properly. Correct. 5 first-round picks, they'll probably waste them all and have to trade them again. Clarence Price for 10. At least the Inzer has Pitt Panthers football and Mason Heinchel. May the Steelers draft him someday. I hope so, but we'll see. P.S. MMA, MLB, and MLBA, y'all done fucked up now with the gambling stuff. I mean, with Clase, yeah, maybe. And Duffy Loner, how do we go from beating the best team in the NFL last week to this bum-ass performance this week? At least our defense woke up. At what cost? The defense wasn't even that good. They kept getting gashed by the end. They ran out of gas. But the thing is, here's the thing. Steelers had 6 turnovers last week. Splash plays and fluke bullshit. This week, no turnovers. They actually gave up turnovers today. That's what happened. It was bad. Jared Froman, D- performance for the season. No, this was an F, dude. This was bad. This was not a D-. D- is generous, brother. And Jay Priller for 23. Can we please fire Tomlin? Why haven't we? Definitely for 2. Yeah, I agree. They're never gonna fire Tomlin. And ooh, actually, you know what? You're right. You're right, over enthusiastic intern Caleb. Whispers. Don't forget about the podcast. You are correct, sir. You know what? I actually do have a podcast on Spotify. I'll link it to you right now. I've been over enthusiastic intern Caleb is the one actually showing this to you right now. I do have a Spotify podcast, and it's just audio versions of the videos that you quote unquote enjoy. And it's just how that is, and that's how we mostly end it right here. I'll post the link in the description as well, so you guys enjoy it in the meantime. All the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people, great people in DD. F- is just really F-, but Mason for 2 this week on Days of Our Steelers. Correct. I'm trying to get this to load, but for whatever reason it won't. But I do have the link to the Spotify in the description. Thank you for reminding me, Caleb. I'm too waddled in my own misery right now. There's a lot of sports ball right now, a lot of haters guides, I don't know why you have Sharps Cardinals on there, but it is. Mark Sanchez, all the great stuff right there. There's some decent ratings. It's 4.9, a 4.9 rated show with 21 reviews. The name you trust. You know it, sir. Indeed. Indubitably. I'm waiting for the... Oh, yeah, okay. It finally loaded. Here we go. This is my Spotify page. Pistacular Takes, the podcast home for Urinating Tree. I don't do it myself. Our enthusiastic intern Caleb works on it right now. It's a lot better in terms of its ability in video and production. And you get all my stuff in audio form. So if you're ever driving in the car and you want to hear some fat yinzer yell at you while you're driving, maybe going to Breezewood, Pittsburgh to Baltimore, you got sports ball, you got Mark Sanchez, you got haters guides, you got all the good stuff. And the beautiful things indeed, the real greatest games, haters guides. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. As I remember, put the link in the description as well. You know what? I'll put the link in the description again while you're going over the good stuff indeed. Thank y'all for joining me in the meantime. Actually, hold on. Did that work? I think it did. Wait, that one was bad? Okay, wait, that's a bad take? Interesting. Let me try one more time. I think that should do it. That should be the one. There we go, we got it. Well, the Patriots aren't good again. Stop it, I don't want it to. God. And Christopher Brickner for 2. Unlike Bills, the Steelers lost to a decent team. It's still a really bad showing, dude. And one more from Brickner. It was Rocky 4, not Rocky 5. Well, Rocky 4 is that was the pro-American propaganda because of the Soviet Union. It was good stuff. And Jeremy Mejias, the New England Soviet Socialist Republic has been revived. That's what they wanted you to think. There will be no pizza tonight, but there will be DraftKings. Once again, I wanted to thank them for sponsoring the stream. I wish I could give them a better product, but unfortunately, DraftKings' product is a lot better because they're reliable and they don't shit the bed, unlike the Steelers on offense. Use promo code UTREE in the link below, and new customers can bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. I bet would not have won. But you could have done it on the Chargers money line, and you would have got it if you bet $5. Plus, you get 3 months of NBA League Pass on DraftKings. And I think they probably get better performances than the Steelers tonight. You might actually get some offense there. I want to let you know as well, use promo code UTREE on $5. Get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins, plus 3 months of NBA League Pass on us. As I always said, once again, always play responsibly. The Steelers did not play responsibly. Emmanuel Clase and Luis Ortiz did not play responsibly, and that's why they're banned. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And you get to hear my whining and rambling and malding and all that good stuff. And there will be a lot of pissed off Steelers fans. And this was the most lifeless fucking performance I've seen all year. And it was truly fucking pathetic. It was pathetic, and they got to go back to the drawing board. So congratulations to the Chargers. And the Steelers are, oh, one more from Soupy Spirit. College game day will be in Pittsburgh for Notre Dame versus Pitt. Hope you're the guest picker. Oh, dude, they're not going to get me as a guest picker. Come on, man. Dude, if I'm guest picker, I'm going to delude myself into thinking Pitt. My brain says Notre Dame, my heart says Pitt. That's just how it is. I will be at the game, though. So I'll tell you where I'm at. I know a few people wanted to see, but I will be there. I will have my finest blue and gold on, and I will be getting all my Yinzer stuff there. Truly that stuff. But guys, have a great night. It's a pleasure. I wish I could do the same about the Steelers, but unfortunately,